So welcome to the stream. Today gonna play Scarlet Hollow Early Access. So this game came out on June 11th, but I only play now because I had other games to play, so I always delay to play this game. So what is Scarlet Hollow? So Scarlet Hollow is a horror mystery visual novel. So it's like early access because it's only two people that are working on the game. The game is developed and published by Black Tabby Games. Like I say, it's only two people working on it. The first episode you could play for free because they reached to a funding, so they released the first episode as free. And the early access, you have the first episode and the second episode to play. So it's like then the rest of the episodes will be free. So like you have the early access and you will receive the rest of the episodes for free when they release it. The full release of this game to come out is October 2023. Because like it's only two people, it takes some time to do all the episodes. For what my brother was saying, the game, like the other episodes to come, it's always 6 months to come. So that's why the full release is only to come on October 2023, because it's when the episode 7 it will be out. So it's when the game goes to full release. So yeah, it's like I understand. Like some people are like, too much time to come. The other episodes, like it's only two people. It takes time to make visual novel only with two people. So it's like it's only two people working on a fucking game. It's not 10. So like calm the fuck down. And it's like the game is like you can beat two episodes in, like they say, in one, like each episode takes 1 hour to beat, depending on how you read. Of course, if you are faster to read, or if you don't even read, like you only read with your eyes, so that like that. But the game, even in early access, you have replayability, meaning that you can beat the two episodes that early access have, and you can replay the game again because there is different branching of dialogue. So every playthrough, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it, it's gonna be always different for each player because they have that. And of course, if you want to get achievements, you're gonna have to replay again the game always to find other achievements if you have that player that plays for achievements. So let's start here the game. Your name, theloladass. You live in the city of Portugal. Select pronouns. Okay, so you have he, him, they, them, or she, her, like depending on what you are. Does not pay attention here. Does not impact the gameplay. This is only to them to know. Confirm. So traits unlock additional paths and dialogue options. So select two traits. So we have powerful build, that is strong, athletic, pinnacle of fitness, can shotgun a root beer in 3 seconds. Very good. We have mystical, strange and unusual. You see the threats of reality in a way others cannot. Talk to animals. You can talk in animals. Animals can talk to you. A gift and a curse. Street smart, smells bullshit. Also good at bullshit. No door can hold you. Okay. Keen eye, observant, picks up on vibes, understands others' perspectives. Okay. Book smart, you know a lot of fun facts. Research is your favorite activity. Straight A student. And odd, attractive, charming. People want to either be with you or be you. Okay. So, like I said, there is different pathings because at the same time because of the traits. Because depending the traits that you choose, then the dialogue, it's gonna always be different. So what do I want to be? Talk to animals can always be good, right? Because animals see things, and you talking to them, they can help you at the same time. Powerful build is always good too. Strong, athletic, book smart. Okay, let's see. Mystical. I don't like it. Street smart is always good. Two only traits. No, I don't like keen eye. I think I go for talk to animals because animals can talk to you, can talk to animals, so they can help you. You know a lot of research is your favorite activity? No, research no. Smells good, also good at bullshit. No door can hold you. When they say no door can hold you, what means? That you can knock out doors? So I think I go for street smart. So here you go. Every scene is hand drawn. Only one thing that I forgot: every scene is hand drawn. That's why it takes some time to make every episode. You jolt awake as the bus hits a particularly nasty bump. You feel like you will only just manage to start drifting off, and now here you are, awake again and still exhausted. For a moment you are hazy on details of where exactly it is, confusing this bus with the many others that came before it. But as your mind continues to reassert its existence in the waking world, the past few days come back into focus. The long-lost cousin, the bad news, the 26 hours of bus rides with countless late-night stops in cities depots that felt unsafe even in the middle of the day. You wouldn't now find yourself traveling like this, but your cousin bought the tickets. The funeral of her mother, your aunt, seemed like something you should ignore, even considering your own late mother's rocky relationship with this side of the family. So, our aunt died. And this game is always based on relationship between characters. You can be good with certain characters but bad with other characters. So it's all around that. Let me see only here. Only to lower a little bit the music. It's kind of loud. So like that. You can save it. It is how to save it too. Fortunately, the end of your long journey is in sight. You are almost in Scarlet Hollow. So stranger. So anyway, as I was saying, oh no, he's still here. He's been sitting next to you for the past 5 hours, talking at you without pause. You are not sure if he even stopped when you start to doze off. At first, you thought he was just being friendly, but that was several hours of one-sided conversation ago. I was up in Maryland looking for work, but mostly messing around because I was dumb teen. Me and my buddies were doing our usual prank stuff, you know, pushing joggers into a harbor, that sort of thing. So we have choice here. Wait, what? Dude, what's wrong with you? Hell yeah, sounds awesome. Dude, what's wrong with you? Pushing joggers into the harbor? That's awful. What if they drown it? Hey, yeah, I was just a shithead back then. I'm still a bit of shithead, but hey, pop all this nerfed. What? So this girl comes up to us, swinging her purse, yelling about how she was gonna call the cops or whatever. It was hilarious. She acted with my friend and he say it hurt a lot, so I guess she really was mad and not just playing. So she kept swinging, and soon enough she lost her balance and fell into the harbor all on her own. We didn't even have to push her. We had a good laugh and fished her out, and her phone got soaked, so she couldn't call the cops on us. We wound up hanging out all day. She kind of became my girlfriend after that, and we have been on and off for about a year, so it's pretty serious. Whoa, okay. Till about 5 months ago she tried to break up with me, like for real, and geez, you ever just get so mad you just wanna like kill somebody. Street smart, stop trying to get a rise out of me, threaten. I kinda feel like killing someone right now, and I felt that way, no, oh yeah, all the time, or seriously, what the hell is wrong with you? Smile and pretend he didn't just say that. Okay, so we have street smart, that what I chose, one of the traits, stop trying to get a rise out of me. We have threaten, of course, then we have others. Stop trying to get a rise out of me. I never felt that way, no. Oh yeah, I'll tell you, what the hell is wrong with you again? Why are you telling me this? I never felt that way about another person. I find it's alarming that you have. What the hell is wrong with you? Hey, you're young. You'll get it when somebody tries to break your heart one day. It changes a person. Make them think things they never thought they could. I almost could have killed that woman. Anyway, she's giving birth to our son right now, so I'm trying to get up to Virginia to be there for it. Huh? What? What kind of relationship is that? But I don't know if I'm like into that stuff, so I just might wind up on the bus to New York or something instead. I've always wanted to go there. You are a monster, of course. Like your wife is having birth of your son, and you want to go to New York. What the hell? You are a monster. That's interesting. Smart move. Get out of while you still can. Remain sad now. You are a monster. Your girlfriend is giving birth right now, and you are thinking about ditching her to go have fun in New York after she tried to break up with you and you threatened to kill her. You are also a terrible person. I hope you rot. Oof, harsh words, man. I never threatened to kill her. Okay, maybe over text, just a little bit. But father is scared. Okay, I understand, but come on. Plus, her mom is there, so it's not like she's alone. Her mom doesn't like me much, so I will probably just make things super stressful. She will understand she'll. Anyways, where would you say you were headed? Scarlet Hollow. Scarlet Hollow. Oh, the Owler, huh? That's why they call the Hollows up in the mountains, you know? Why is that? They call that. I had a couple of buddies who went up there to work in the mine. There's a coal mine up in the Owler, you see. There's always a job listing or two on the boards around here. I never want to do that kind of thing myself. I like my lungs the way they are, thanks. But my body's got desperate enough to try it. Okay. I haven't heard from them in a while now that I think about it. I should see if they are on Facebook. See how they are doing up there. Hope they didn't die. He looks back at his phone. For once, focus on something other than you. Oh, this is me. It was lovely meeting you. Hope you don't get too bored without me around to talk to. Here, I have something for you. The strange rifle stroke is packed before presenting you with a dripping bag of peanuts. They are boiled peanuts. I got them at gas station a few months back. I noticed you haven't eaten much, so I figured you could use them more than me. Plus, they drip all over my bag, so I don't want to carry them anymore. Oh, thanks. Nice, I love boiled peanuts. Take the peanuts, no thanks. You want to kill your parents, eat the peanuts. I'm gonna take the peanuts because he's giving something. You take the peanuts. Thanks. You are welcome. And with that, I'll leave you. Safe travels, friends. Okay. We have something to eat at least. And just like that, the stage is gone. Maybe you can finally get some sleep. Next stop, Scarlet Hollow. End of the line. Almost there. Because we're going for the funeral of our hounds. The bus finally comes to a stop. It brakes squealing as it deposits you in front of Scarlet Hollow bus station. Well, the sign reads bus station, but calling it that feels disingenuous. At best it's kiosk. For a small town like this, you are amazed there is so much as a road, let alone a bus that drives you on it every week. The driver quickly shuts the door behind you and starts the engine, kicking up dust clouds as he pulls away, eager to leave you and this place behind. Hey Loladas, you easily recognize the worn young woman from the few public photos on her Facebook page. She's your cousin, Tabitha, and she looks annoyed to be here. I can offer your boiled peanuts as a condolence? That's kinda bad, like I'll take it. Giving something to eat, like nah. Looks like someone needs a hug. No, give her your condolence. Yeah. I'm so sorry for your loss, Tabitha. Yes, great, thank you. Let's get back to the state. I don't want to spend any more time down here than I have to. Your cousin turns on emotions to an old BMW parked near to the bus kiosk. You follow her, stumbling into the dusty relic. Okay. Give my condolence, and it was like, just fuck it, let's go. Kinda bad. It doesn't take much driving before the only signs of civilization are the car you are in and the road you are on. Tabitha maintains an icy silence as she focuses on the roads. Tip: dialogue options labeled Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. They can impact relationships and unlock additional story paths, so choose carefully. So dialogue that have this Explore can usually be taken without advancing the story. Okay. They can impact relationships. Okay. How are you holding up? I guess we are both members of Dead Moms Club now, huh? So the funeral. Have we ever actually met? Remain silent. No. Let's say, how are you holding up? Because, come on, the mother of Tabitha died. Fine. You don't seem fine to me because our traits. No, you know you can talk to me, right? I lost round two. Okay, but if that ever change, feel good to hear. No. Let's do street smart. You don't seem fine to me. Look, I know a bluff when I see one. You don't have to hide how you're feeling around me. We are family, even if we just met. She cites a particular every sight. Look, I appreciate your concern, but I'm fine, really. Tabitha stares straight ahead, her expression tense on uneasy. Again, explore. I guess we are both members unknown. So the funeral, have we ever actually met? So let's talk about the funeral. So the funeral, it's on Sunday, right? Yeah, like I told you. Geez, that almost a whole week. No, need any help planning, open casket, embalming, reception? No, let's say need any help. Do you need any help planning? If you ever need help with errands or scheduling, feel free to ask. I know this stuff isn't easy. It's actually been fine. Just needed the coffee and somebody to dig a hole. Tabitha stares straight and experts. Okay, it's a finger. Have we ever actually met? I'm pretty sure this is the first time, right? Yep. You have your mom to thank for that, or I had, I guess. That was understanding. Oh, is there blood between us? I wish I would know about you. Hi, yeah, that mom's club. No. Is there bad blood between us? Let's ask this. I'm sorry, but is there bad blood between us? All I know is my mom left and she was mad at this side of the family. But I don't know much besides that. Okay, this is a finger, so Dead Mom Club. I guess you are both members of the Dead Moms Club now, huh? Your cousin turns to stare at you and ice hatred in her eyes. Maybe this would have worked to ease the tension if she were someone else, but she isn't. She turns back to the raw expression cold and unforgiving. So maybe it will be, instead of saying that, it will be better to say remain silent. Damn it. Think. You start to sit in silence with your cousin as the car is up the steep mountain road. I should think saying remain silent. Why Dead Man Club that it was super bad. I need to think better. And here it is, the Scarlet estate. Though it seems better days, its curving elegance is not lost on you, someone used to cramp apartments in great cities. Your mother told you about this place many times before she passed, always with anger burning beneath her words. The faded majesty you once imagined doesn't quite compare with what's in front of you, a jarring blend of opulence and ruin. As you stare as it perched on the crumbling cliffside, you can't help but feel like it's something that should have been left to rot a long time ago. Yeah, like, come on, it's falling apart. As soon as you enter, you are hit with a blast of dusty air. Everything in this room has been here for much longer than you have been alive. Each object cemented in a place with layers of dust and cobwebs. You can hear doors creaking on their hinge and the arch and moans of ancient floorboards as the house itself sways in the winds. Welcome to our family humble estate. Unfortunately, due to the current state of the house, only a few rooms will be safely accessible during your stay. Of course, the house is almost falling apart. It's like, come on. I would go wandering anywhere else if you value your limbs. The floors have been known to give out. If you know what's good for you, you'll stick to your room, your bathroom, and the kitchen. And always, I guess. But only the always you need to use to get to those places. I'll show you so you know where it's safe to walk. You can leave your bags here for the time being. Street smart lie, it's beautiful. No, let's not say that. So you live here, it's beautiful. You really left this place go, huh? I thought you were low cat you for no. Okay, so let's say so you live here, huh? Yeah, and I'm letting you stay here for free. So mind your manners. Or did your mother not teach you about those? Shall we take our tour? Follow me. You put your bags down and follow Tabitha to a long dusty hallway. She delicately steps over holes and tears in the floor, and you do your best to trace her steps, of course. Kitchen. On Wednesday, a human from town comes in and does the cleaning. Her name is Shani. Okay. Wednesday comes someone to clean. Okay. I will recommend to slice with her. She will talk to your ear off. You need any food? There's fixing for peanuts, butter, and jelly. So we have peanuts too. So Don't touch my mac and cheese or my ice cream. Those are off limits. So he doesn't like Tabitha doesn't like that we touch mac and cheese or ice cream. That's all for her. Oh, and you can also access the garden through here, but it's pretty wild. So I wouldn't, if I were you. Tip: some explore options prevent you from taking orders. Choose carefully. Okay. So explosive smart lie. What an incredible kitchen. Someone cleans this place. This place is nasty. It's nice. Also, I love PB and jelly. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? What if I want ice cream? Alright, what's next though? So, someone cleans this place. I'm sorry, someone cleans this place. Why do you ask? Not up to your sparkling city standards. Out here in the country, we know how to put up with a little dirty and grim. Is there somewhere in town to buy food? Because like Tabitha said, not touch that and that, so somewhere to buy food. I might want to eat something other than PB and jelly this week. Is there somewhere in town we can get groceries? Well, aren't you fancy? Yeah, there's a general store. There is also dinner. I usually order my food in bulk online though, so I won't be going with you. General store are very full, Skip, but I'm your guest. Oh, I didn't actually budget for groceries this week. Sweet thanks. Let's say sweet thanks. Cool, good talk. Also, no, I'm not gonna say this. Okay, alright, what's next? Not to make Tabitha angry. Alright, what's next on the tour? Bathroom, follow me. Great, it's been hours since I've gone. As the two of you leave the kitchen, you pass by a tuxedo cat sitting on the countertop. There it is. The cat. Talk to animals, approach the cat, because we have that trait. Don't try to pet Frou. If she wants to pet, she will let you know. And here it is, Frou talking. Ne me parle pas. Ne me parle pas. Sorry, I don't speak French. I'm sorry, little lady. Je ne parle pas français. Of course, oh, typical American. I should debase myself by speaking your tongue, but only so that I might insult you direct to your face. You uncultured swine. Haha, very funny. Her name sounds French. Stop wasting my time and let's finish the tour. Because we say that we don't talk French and the cat insults us. Damn it. You once again follow Tabitha through a long dusty hallway. Maybe after a few nights it will get easier to navigate this space, but for the time being you feel lucky to have not fallen through the floors. Guest bathroom. Not much to show, it's bathroom. I'll wait well outside. Do what you must if you must. It is nice, wretched bathroom. Piles of junk sit untouched in the corners of the room, and mystery stains paint the floor. What a wonderful bathroom, if you want to lie. Who actually uses this bathroom? Wait, are you sure that this toilet works? This is the worst bathroom I ever seen. Lift the toilet seat. Let's see, lift the toilet seat. Screams, fellas, the jig is up. Because it was the birds talking to us. Bugs skid from the ball as you lift the seat. Use the facilities, you are good actually. Use the facilities. A toilet is a toilet, sure, it could be cleaner, but your business needs doing and this is a good place as any. You do what you must and rejoin your cousin out in the hall. Next up, guest bedroom. Last stop on tour, follow me. Here we go for our bedroom. You and Tabitha briefly return to the foyer before climbing the stairs and reaching the guest room. The room smells old, dusty, mildew, wood, it has it all. A week of sleeping in this place might give you permanent lung damage. It is where you will be staying. The linens are fresh. I had Johnny wash them last week. I had to endure a half-hour rant about her key to get her to do it. So you better be grateful. The closet is full of old family stuff, so you can't hang your clothes up, but you can use the dresser. It should be empty. What an inviting room if you want. This room is a maze, but the dump feels like a little dusty. Who used to sleep here? Okay, let's ask this. Who used to sleep here? When? This house is almost 150 years old. Many people have slept here, and now you will sleep here, carrying out the fine tradition of bedrooms being slept in. Okay? I guess I'll start to get settled, yeah. I guess I will start to get settled. Follow me. I'll take you back to the foyer so you can collect your belongings. It's like, yes, you can lie, but it's like, I think even Tabitha knows that it's a dump. So you say, oh, it's a wonderful bedroom or wonderful bathroom. I think she knows. So it's like, come on. This concludes our tour. I'm afraid I must return to my duties, so you have to entertain yourself for the rest of the day. Don't expect to see much of me. Tip. Some dialogue options will open additional conversation paths, so some right away and others down the line. So here it is explained that some dialogue will open some other additional dialogues. Some immediately, others on later that will open. So here it starts that explain that the game has different dialogues during the game. So that's why you can replay the game again to go for others. Here it is explaining. So where are you going? What I'm supposed to do while you are gone? Are you sure you can take the day off? So where are you going? Wait, where are you going? To work. Somebody has to pay the bills around here. Okay, what kind of work do you do? I'm supposed. Okay, this same. Did I do something wrong? Why are you being jerked to me? Are you sure you're okay? Let's say this. Why are you being such a jerk to me? You asked me to come to this funeral, but since the moment I got here, you have been acting like I spat in your coffee. What's going on? Was it something I said? Look, I'm sorry, I've been testy since you got here, but you aren't exactly one to talk. You have been horrible guests. Maybe we can start fresh tonight. Just stay out of my hair until then, okay? I have to work to do. Okay, that wasn't very good. But because he said that I was horrible guest, so maybe saying that okay, this amazing, maybe. So what kind of work? I run the coal mine, same as every Scarlet who came before me, except for you and your mom. It requires a lot of time and concentration, so I will appreciate it if you didn't keep me for long. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. I didn't know we owned a coal mine. We don't own the coal mine, I own the coal mine. Okay, so Tabitha owns the coal mine. Your side of family forfeited any claim to it years ago. Sounds boring, that's kind of sad. You gross girl boss, no. Can I come watch? What? No, the mine is dangerous. I can't babysit you and do my job. Okay. Remain silent. Whatever your thoughts may be on Tabitha's work situation, you'd say it's better to keep them to yourself. Is there anything else you would like to bother me with before I leave, or are we good? Okay, so let's see. I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you got back. Let's say this. Alright, I won't keep you, but we should hang out when you get back. We'll see. There's a lot that needs to get done this week. Your cousin leaves through the front door. And now it's just you and this probably the cryptid estate. You're not gonna do this because what he said, Tabitha say, settle into your room, go straight to the forbidden wings of the state. Because like Tabitha said, no, not go, so we can go, so let's only see how it is work to say. Okay. Like this, okay. So should we go to the room?
No, we'll go for the forbidden.
So my brother said to go there. Let's go. With start gone, there is no one stopping you from going into the forbidden wings of the state. You immediately turn to the nearest door, only to be impeded by a padlock. Street smart, which of course doesn't stop you. You immediately go to work moving the padlock and check. So street smart, when they say no door stops, is like you can how it's like say that
pick lock?
Pick lock.
Lock pick.
Lock pick. It's lock pick, right? So that's why, okay. Only to be impeded by a brick wall. Somebody clearly doesn't want you poking around back here. I always want to cover your tracks. You carefully close the door and retouch the padlock. Okay. Setting to your room. Now that your cousin is gone, the aches and pains of your journey sink into your bones. You stumble back up the steps to your room, suitcase in tow, eager to unwind before you face the rest of the day. So you couldn't even go to that place. It's a brick wall there. You stand at the entrance to your room. Taken up, you have earned no. Put spare clothes in the dresser. No, it says that the dresser is full, right? No, it was the closet, dresser no. Check the closet, look out the window, examine the painting on the wall. Okay, let's see the painting. This must be an old relative of yours. Very old, judging by the dates on the description. Inscription. You never heard of her, but you barely heard anything about your aunt and cousin until a week ago, so that's not really a surprise. Maybe you could ask Tabitha about this Mary Belle Scarlet next time you see her. That's if she's actually in the mood for conversation. Okay, so because you saw this painting, now we're gonna have an initial dialogue that is asking about Mary Belle Scarlet. Okay. Let's check the closet. Holy shit, it's kinda creepy, a doll in there. Fuck. You can see why your cats say you should put your clothes in the dress instead of this closet. There must be decks of family history stacked up here. Pick up the doll. God damn, what a fucking doll is that? Of course you're sharing a room with a creepy doll. You pick it up to examine it more closely. Its foot reads property of Alexandra. No need to carry this around with you. Who is Alexandra? You close the closet behind you, of course. Look out the window. You can only imagine how beautiful the garden must have been in its heyday. If you own this place, you'll totally get out there with a shovel and some gardening gloves whip it into shape. You'll go out and pull weeds, chop trees, carve topiaries, and do whatever you need to do to return it to its former glory. And once it was all done, you'll sit by the fountain, which of course will have a little goldfish in it, and drink floral tea while enjoying the bird song. You will definitely do that, but just not right now. Okay. So let's put the spare clothes in the dresser. What the fuck is that? A fucking... This is a rat?
A possum, man.
You drag your suitcase over to the dress and open the bottom drawer. An opossum. Is it opossum that's called, or possum?
I think it is possum.
It's because some say possum, others say opossum. Lurks with... It is quiet but angry.
No, it's possum.
Possum, right.
No, it's both of them.
Both of them work. So maybe different kind of animal? But we can talk with the animal. Opossum, afraid. Okay, so he's afraid of us. I'm your friend, I know hurt. What's your name, little guy? What are you doing in my drawers? Can you move, please? I want to put my clothes in here. Can you tell me about the woman who lives here? Offer him a ball of peanuts. Okay. Offer him a ball of peanuts. You hold out your still dripping bag, pollen peanuts. Dustin. Afraid, they have cause for Dustin. You close the door, you might as well leave Dustin be. You open the top drawer next, it's empty. As good as a place I will find to put your clothes. Did he die? Did the possum die? Or he fell asleep? Because it was like, I give the ball a peanut and he's like, I don't know if he dies or he went to sleep.
But it's different animal. It's from the same family. It's a little bit different.
But I don't know if I killed him because of the peanut or he went to sleep, right? He went to sleep and like we closed the drawer and opened the other. Based on the state of the house, you wonder if you'll have been better off keeping your clothes in your nice clean bags. But there is no going back now, of course. Not going to take the nap. That's enough. It doesn't seem like there's much else for you to do here right now. Might as well head to town. Now that you're settling, there's not much left you to do here other than head out and explore the town. You do just that. But I don't know if that opossum die or not. Because I give the peanut. I think they like peanuts, right? I think. If you have not, you'll end up having to walk all the way back to town. You probably will have just asked Tabitha to leave you at the bus stop. Especially with how unhappy she seemed to see you, of course. If only you could wipe the slate between the two of you clean and bury some of the tension. Though maybe her mother's funeral isn't the best time for something like that. Yeah, they like that peanuts, so did he fall asleep? Then again, maybe it's the perfect time. Continue down path. It's really pretty out here. Continue down path. Finally, you made it back to the town. The owner, as that guy's on the bus Scarlet, has probably seen better days. He still has the feeling of an idyllic country town, but its sidewalks are cracked and many of the storefronts are boarded up, their windows dusty with age. A chill breeze sweeps down the lane, and you shudder suddenly, feeling as if you are peering into a grave. Oh, here comes the dog. Gretchen, come back, quick, quite bothering. What? Why do I declare? Who is this gorgeous stranger? So this Gretchen is the dog. Sorry about that. Gretchen can be very slippery when she wants to be. She loves to get loose and cause havoc. Do dogs like peanuts? No, I'm not going to give the peanut to a dog. Talk to animals. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. It's nice to meet you, Gretchen. I'm Loladas. My oh my, I can't remember the last time I met a newcomer who was so wonderful polite. It's a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Loladas, because I'm talking to the dog. So this is Stella. That's a funny way to introduce yourself. I'm Stella. It's not often I see strange face up the holler. Every now and then there is a new crop of coal folks, but you don't look dusty enough for that. You weren't in town for the funeral, are you? The Scarlet funeral? Offer ball of peanuts, no. You aren't in town for... Introduce yourself. I'm Loladas. You must be Tabby cousin, right? Upper measure of your cause, Gretchen mutters under her breath. One of these days I'll get that Tabitha to pet me. That's the only person I can think of who could come to town for the funeral. How she's holding up. To be honest, I've been a little worried about her, all alone in that big house. I'm sorry, did you say Tabby? I'm sorry, did I hear you right? I can't imagine Tabitha ever going by something so bubbly. She did back when I knew her better. It's been a while, I hope she's okay. I'm worried about her too. Is she always so... I don't know how she's doing and I don't care no. I'm worried about her too. She's always been a little rough around the edge, but I feared she'll probably be having a rough go of things. She and her mom were really close. To think she's been up in that old mansion all by herself. It will probably be good for her now that you are staying there, even if she doesn't think so herself. Thanks for letting me know. By the way, how long have you known her? Are you two friends? Really not worth your time now. Are you two friends? I was far closer than most people have gotten to being able to call her a friend. The school here is really small, so everyone had to at least get along with everyone else. She was great ahead of me, but everyone knew her, especially since she's a Scarlet. We wound up bonding a bit when we were both in school production of A Midsummer Night's Dream. I was Puck and she was Mustard Seed. As you might have expected, she was more than a little prickly, but I managed to soften her a bit in the end. But then she graduated and that was that. I haven't seen that girl on her horrible little cat since I was middle-aged. Oh, before it slips my mind, so Gretchen, that is a dog, don't forget, Gretchen is a dog. Oh, before it slips my mind, if you are staying up in that spooky old mansion, you must have met the Fro. How does that monster fare? Tabitha's cat, unfortunately we haven't met, no. Unfortunately we have met, no. I will pet her if it's the last thing I do. It sounds like you and Fro have... Start to move. Have a history, ignore Gretchen though. Let's say it sounds like you and Furfur have a history. Wait, what? Are you messing with me? You can't actually talk to my dog, right? I'm joking. If I could actually talk to animals, do you think I will just do it in front of people? Ouch, you have to score my dark and terror seats. We can lie, saying that we are joking. But you can't say, you have to score my dark and terror seat. That's lie. I'm joking. If I could actually talk to animals, do you think I would just casually do it in front of other people? I will be way more discreet than that. Couldn't have people know my secret. Yeah, of course, that will be ridiculous. Yours and Matei Salt, awkward eye contact. Well, next time you see that so Gretchen, now. Well, next time you see that devil, please send my regards and do let her know that not only do I still draw breath, but that I very much still plan to outlive her. Oh, if you just go to town, you must be starving. I was just on my way to dinner for a coffee and they got amazing biscuits. My treats. Okay, follow her. Okay, so maybe we can't talk with animals in front of people because they are like, wait, are you crazy? So you need to be careful talking to animals. Can be hard. The pleasant aroma of greasy breakfast food hangs heavy in the air. In contrast with the empty, lifeless atmosphere of the family state, the dinner is filled with the comforted din of human life. All of which grinds to a sudden halt as the patrons realize that a stranger has entered the establishment. Hey everyone, I'm theloladass. What are you looking at? Quietly slide into the nearest booth, remains that. Let's try to be friendly. Hey everyone, I'm theloladass, just in town for the funeral. Before anyone can respond, you and Stella casually slide into a booth, pretending the whole town didn't just gawk at you like a sideshow attraction. Okay, it wasn't the best choice. Looks like your entrance was a little more dramatic than you were expecting, huh? Folks around here don't meet any strangers as is. And with you who you are related to, well, let's just say you'll be the talk of the town for a while. Hey Stella, I went ahead and fixed up you a coffee. They gracefully place a cup of special brewed coffee in front of Stella. Oh, shit. Thanks, Avery. So this is Avery. And here's some bacon for the little lady. For me, that is for the dog. Gracious sips the bacon and digs in. Anything for you? Offer there a bowl of peanuts? No. Isn't bacon bad for dogs? No, let's not say this. How much is the coffee? Let's say this. How much is the coffee? $1, but that gets you unlimited refills. Okay, cool. Can you throw a biscuit too? Can you throw a biscuit too? Sweet, I'll have a copy, thanks. And could you throw a biscuit too? I hear they're really good. Best in the county. Harry pours the fragrant brew into the empty mug in front of you. They linger after pouring your coffee, turning to you nervously. Oh, and I'm sorry for your loss. Before you have the chance to respond, they are gone. Glad you took my advice with the biscuit, you won't regret. Anyways, the film not till Sunday, right? That gives you quite a bit of time to slum around town. I'm trying to think if there are any cool events going on this week. There's always the reading adventure at the library, which is supposed to be for little kids, but I do it every month anyway. Oh, I'm pretty sure Avery's throwing a party Saturday night, so that's a fun thing to look forward to. And there's the weekly Sunday potluck. That should be right after the film too, so it will be a special occasion. Is that like a church thing? Cool, none of that stink my fans, my side. Let's say cool. Sounds neat. Maybe I'll check some of these things out. Anyway, those are all the big events I can think of. As for the day today, any idea how you wanna kill time for the rest of the week? What's your angle here? No. Was it to you? No clue. I'm sure I'll be able to talk by myself. I probably just want to support habits through this. Let's say no clue. Honestly, I have no clue. Well, you are in luck, as you have happened to run into the person who knows all the best stuff to do around here and has limitless time to show you around. My boss is pretty forgiving. Okay, what kind of job Stella has? Oh wait, you probably won't get that joke since we don't know each other that well. I'm self-employed, so I'm on boss, so I'm forgiving myself. Okay, she has her own business. Get it? Laugh unpurposely? Yeah, I get it. Give a hood and laugh. No, please explain the joke. Yeah, I get it. Yeah, I get it. Before Stella can finish, Avery returns biscuit in tow. Is there nothing else coming for me? Gosh, if I had known that plate of bacon would be my main and only course, I would have waited before digging in. Here's your biscuit. Winnie say it's on the house. She sends her condolence. Thanks, you look great. You didn't have to do that. What do I look like? A charity case? Shell down. Thanks, it looks great. Thanks, Avery. It looks great. You pick up the biscuit. It's delicate and fluffy. It nearly clumps at your touch. Buttery warmth emanates from its surface. You take a bite. It melts in your mouth as if it was nothing but butter suspended in a thin matrix of duck. And truly, this is a perfect biscuit. We can lie, say I had better. Whoa, this best bit I ever had, but that's not saying much. Let's say whoa, this really good biscuit. Whoa, I'm so glad you like it. Every lingers at there for a moment. So as Stella mentioned, she's famous. Ha! Oh, Avery, I'm not famous. Look, if you are not going go around tooting your own horn, you know I'm gonna do it for you. Stella sighs. I'm a YouTuber. Wait, what kind of videos you do? Well, that's right. Okay, how does that make you money? So let's say, wait, what? It's not a big deal. I mean, it pays the bills, but it's really just a passion project, you know? You are too Mostel. Your videos are really good. You should watch them sometimes, Lawless. They are like the Discovery Channel, but with better research. No, I mean, what's YouTuber? Tell me more. I'm not really for watching videos. Tell me more. Call me interested. Tell me more. She owns cryptids. Okay. I think the best video to start with would be that river one. Not the lake, but you know, the controversial one. Oh yeah, the Catawba River Runner. I didn't expect much out of that footage at the time, but it wound up being my most popular video by far. So the River Runner is a cryptid that's only known for a single sighting. Two Boy Scouts thought they saw something big and weird in the Catawba River, and that's all I had to go on. But then I wound up catching this on camera. Stella pulls out her phone and shows you a clip of something in a river. Some folks say it was a beaver, but if that was the case, it will be at least twice the size of any beaver I've seen. Okay, something big. I also had people say it was a dog or even a capybara that must have escaped from a local wildlife sanctuary. It was a mountain lion. I could smell its stink from miles away. So the dog that's Gretchen say that is a mountain lion. I'm still not sure what it was. I'm the one who saw the thing with my own two eyes. Talk to animals, it's a mountain lion. Gretchen thinks it's a mountain lion. That's odds to good. Oh yeah, totally dog, beaver, lawn. Okay, so maybe it's a mountain lion. You decide to talk to Gretchen for it. I think that's a mountain lion. You can kinda make out its little kitty cat ears. No way, it's absolutely not a mountain lion. There are no mountain lions this far east. I did a whole video on the Appalachian mountain lion myth and found Jack squat, and there is no reason one would be swimming in the river like this. They are not fans of water. So maybe before when we talk to the dog, if we say to Stella that we can talk with animals, maybe she will believe that will be a mountain lion because Gretchen, the dog, said to us that it was a mountain lion because she could smell it. Interesting. I don't know if that will work, but if it was, maybe she will believe. And the body is too long, no way. Personally, I'm a fan of the capybara theory. Sure, it's not like any local sanctuaries, we are missing one, but there's always people keeping exotic animals as pets. Kind of a sewer gator type situation. Exactly. Some exotic pet owners set it free, and now it will forever roam the Catawba, confusing Boy Scouts and YouTube commenters for years to come. So, speaking of things to do around town, I was actually planning on filming this week's video tonight. I was wondering if maybe you'll want to come along. It's pretty easy one this week. We won't even have to camp anywhere. I'm going to go after the... Wait, no spoilers? Oops, sorry Avery. It's okay, I should probably get back to it instead of standing around chatting with friends. See you all around. Now the coast is clear. I'm going after Skunk Ape. You think what's Skunk Ape? Heck yeah. Okay, let's ask what is Skunk Ape. What's a Skunk Ape? It's like Bigfoot but smellier. Most skunk ape sites are from Florida, but while I was doing research for last week's video, I came across a report where a lady from a town over claimed to have seen one on her deck playing tug of war with her dog. And as I leave no stone unturned, I decided it was worth investigating. So what do you say, wanna tag along? Hold the camera for me while I narrate against a darkening sky, that sort of thing? talk to arms. I can talk with the dog, say if the Gretchen is gonna be there or not. Um, let's say that we want. Absolutely. Absolutely. I would love to come along. That's great. It's been a while since I had anyone besides Gretchen out there with me. This is gonna be a lot of fun. I actually started the Shan with a couple of buddies of mine back in middle school, so it's kinda like a blast from the past. Me and Kanika and Reese running around the woods, flipping over rocks and bothering salamanders. Our views were terrible, but we had a lot of fun, and that's all that mattered to us. You know, that gets me thinking. I wonder if they will be down to come along with us, get the whole gang back together. Though I guess Kanika has to close out the general store tonight, so I'm pretty sure she's a no-go. But Reese, I think there's a decent chance we could get him to come out of his ID hole if he's up for it. Do you mind if I make a quick call? Stella pulls out her phone and dials it, waiting while it rings. Reese, dude, what's up? Feels like it's been forever. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear that. Do you want me to come by or... Okay, if you're really sure, but if you change your mind... Oh, I was just going to ask if you want to come out to the woods tonight. I met somebody cool in town today. He's Tabitha's cousin. I know, yeah, just here for the week. Anyway, we are going out to look for Skunk Ape. We could take the easier trails if that would help. Dang man, that sounds awful. I hope you take it easy tonight. I will swing by sometime this week and we can have a more low-key hang. How's that? Yeah, I'll bring him. Talk to you soon. Bye, bud. Reese, there's always been something off about that boy. I never did like the smell of him. The Gretchen doesn't like that Reese because it smells bad. Looks like it's just you and me, pal. Expo did ask you to bring me to his house. Yeah, let's say this. Why? He's excited to meet you, of course. I think you'll find most folks in town are... okay. Is he okay? Are you okay? What is the deal? Is he okay? He's not feeling well, that's all. He had a lot going on in the past. Gosh, 10 years or so, but I feel like it's gotten a lot worse recently. I can't remember the last time I saw him leave his house. Oh well, it's not my place to talk about really. I just got a little excited thinking about having him along again. He's hilarious, you'll love him. We should swing by his place sometime this week. That will be nice. I would love to meet your friends. Awesome, I'll make it happen. He's definitely the trickier one to meet. Kanika is much easier to track down since she's at general store basically every day, of course. But friendship can wait. We have got a skunk ape to hunt. So we should probably head out if you want to make it up to the mount before it's too dark. Come on, let's blow this popsicle stand. We pause before getting up. Maybe it's time to make a good first impression. Leave a tip, leave a generous tip. You can't afford to leave a tip. Okay, leave a generous tip. You reach into your pocket, pull out a crumpled $5 bill. You know it's a bit more than one would expect to get from such short dining experience, but you might as well share the wealth while you got it. You smooth out the bill before placing it on the table unconspicuously. Oh, that's awesome of you. I will appreciate that, I'm sure. Stella turns to leave there with you following close behind. Leave like a good tip. Okay, let's save, because we had a lot of talk. There we go. We have Gretchen with us. That is the dog. It had been very cold when you first arrive in town, but as the sun dips closer and closer to the horizon, a shield descends up the hollow, and you see your situation with renewed clarity. You are in a new place, far from civilization, and the people you know follow someone you just met in the dark forest in search of monsters. You feel more alive than you have been in years, strangely calm, tense, unset, nothing. More alive. You feel alive, the foul breeze passing through the leaves, the orange hue of the setting sun painting the horizon, the promise of excited heads. It's been a while since you felt this in the moment, this present. The world around you feels almost magical. You were a mythical creature to actually manifest in front of you. It will fit perfectly in these worlds. There goes the dog, searching there. Gotta love this brisk foul weather. This past summer was the hottest on record since last year at least. You know how it is these days. Each summer is the hottest yet until next summer, which always finds a way to be much worse. It's just nice to feel a chill in the air and see the leaves change, like normalcy in restored, if only for a moment. Sorry if that was a bit a bummer. We should talk about something more fun, like skunk apes. Are you really excited to find something? Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids like ghosts or whatnot? Has anything bad ever happened on these hikes? What's the weirdest thing you have seen in this woods? Let's move on. Let's say this. What's the weirdest thing you have seen in these woods? Other than anything cryptid related, of course. Oh gosh, that's a good one. Let me think. Well, that's always the deer I saw stealing baby birds out of a nest and eating them. That was pretty messed up. But I think most people know about that these days. I've seen tons of videos of other deer doing it, so I'm not sure if it counts as weird anymore. Oh, Tetanus Lake, that's definitely the weirdest. It was 5 foot deep, 40 foot wide pile of old cans and bottles and assorted garbage, with grass and trees growing on it, so you could barely tell it was there until you step on it. It was practically solid ground with how much it had been compressed, but you could still fall through it if you weren't careful, hence the name. Better be up on your shots if you want to mess around in there. It was all stuff from 50s to which was super neat. I salvaged a few bottles that I keep on my dress as a little souvenir. Are you really excited to find anything? Do you ever hunt? Let's see if there's more. Let's say this. Do you ever hunt things that aren't cryptids like ghosts and whatnot? You know, like ghosts, demons, werewolves, that sort of things? Yeah, for sure. I used to go after all sorts of spooky stuff. I never had much luck though, especially when it came to ghosts. Back when I first started doing solo videos, I would go into all sorts of old abandoned buildings, hoping I would stumble across some sort of activity. But nothing ever happened. It was always just me and my camera in a whole house getting worked up over a gust of wind or creaky floorboards. When all said and done, I've just been a lot luckier with cryptids. I want to believe in ghosts so bad, and I can't rule out the possibility that there really are true hauntings out there. But if they are, I sure as heck haven't seen any myself. Werewolves, I can laugh lump with cryptids. I'll be shocked if there actually were people out there who turn into animals. But werewolf lore lines up pretty well with the great beasts genre of cryptid. As for demons, I don't know. I honestly don't even want to consider the possibility that they exist, because if they really are out there, geez, a lot of folks are doomed to an eternity of flames. So let's hope all of that's just bunk, am I right? Anyways, what about aliens? What do you think about aliens? Don't even get me started. Did you see those UFO videos the government declassified? Aliens are definitely real, and they have absolutely visited Earth. Like, I believe in aliens way more than I believe in cryptids. I adore my darling Stella. Don't forget, Gretchen is the dog. I adore my darling Stella, but she gets the strangest ideas in her head these days. Ever since her parents went away, she's been more and more foolhardy with all this critter nonsense. Okay, so her parents moved away. Okay. Went away. Did they die or they move to other place? You don't see me hunting aliens out here because we know they are real. Heck yes, aliens are real. I'm scared to. See, that's just God wants you to think. Yeah, heck yeah, aliens are real. Haha, nice, I knew we had a connection. I know somebody who knows somebody who heard a story from this trucker in Fayetteville. His truck stopped in the middle of the road, just shut down completely, even though he had a full tank of gas. And so it looked like daylight outside. He could see cows out on the fields, birds in the sky. Then this metallic-like egg thing appeared, floating in front of his truck. He passed out, and when he woke up, he was missing one of his pinkies. It was like it had never ever been there. It was a smooth skin where a pink should be. I know it's a second-hand source, but there's plenty more like it. And if they are true, I'm convinced what if just lie, maybe it was sleep paralyzed, could have been the government. I'm convinced. Makes sense to me. For sure, and if this one's Ugash, there's a lot of evidence out there. Uh, has anything bad ever happened to on these hikes? Just curious. Let me think. There was the time back in early high school when Reese fell down a cliff. But he was fine. He had some folks from town rig up a pulley to get him out of the ravine, and his leg only took a couple of months to heal. Oh yes, couple of months. That's good. All in all, not too bad. I guess there was also that time I was out here alone and kinda got stuck in a cave. I was getting great footage of what I thought was family of Wampush cats, but I wasn't able to wiggle my way back out. Turns out that the Wampush cats were actually skunks who very much did not appreciate me blocking the entrance to their ideal. Instead of running for help, Gretchen just sat outside bored to tears. Lassie, she's not. As if I made sure to give those nasty little skunks a piece of my mind. That's what I did, and I kept Stella company, just as she would for me if I decided to hide in a hole for hours. It took an hour to get loose, which was pretty intense, but a few tomato juice baths later I was right as rain, so it could have been a lot worse. Oh, and there was a time I actually stumbled onto all duck property and nearly got my head shot off. But that happens to every boy sooner or later. I will barely count it. So yeah, these hikes aren't all that dangerous, all things considered. Are you sure it's safe? I'm sorry. Did you just say you almost got shot? Are you sure it's safe here? I'm a little surprised you see getting cold feet. I know we just met, but I had you pegged as pet adventures. I really won't worry about Duke though. He might be a little jumpy, but he means well, and these trails are way off from his farm. Now the dog, Gretchen, Duke is sweetheart to lodge. You need to be concerned about him. And if it makes you feel any better, I've been out on the trails with him before. The man sounds like a truck crashing through the woods when he walks. We'll hear him long before he sees us. And the wildlife isn't anything to be afraid of either. The worst I've seen here is the occasional black bear, and even they are scared easy. But hey, there's no point to worry about whatever bad stuff may happen to us. Sure, sometimes worrying can help you prepare for something, but we are prepared as can be. I even carry bear mace. And if you are prepared as you can be, why give you to your accident when you can have fun instead? It's not like being anxious ever stops anything bad from happening. In my experience, all it does is make the bad thing worse. The only thing you can do is to yourself. This has happened. There is no going back to it before this bad thing happened. And then you work on making things better. Anyway, all this way to say you are good. Don't worry. Do you hear that? Oh, calm down, Gretchen. You old mutt. Oh, Duke, you rascal. Same to you, Stella. You're always jumping at nothing, girl. Phew, sorry for being jumpy, Duke. I thought you were some creature of the darkness. Nah, girlie, just old Duke. Now, what the hell are you looking for a way out here? Skunk cape. Sorry, I asked. Who's this you have suckered into coming with you? Wait a tick, you weren't... Is that... Yup. I see, welcome to the hauler. My condolences. I will keep you in my prayers. Another strange, another opportunity for a salt introduction. Should we offer peanuts to him or just introduce? Maybe you like peanuts. You hold out sleeper bag in front of Duke. It's grown quite fragrant since you first put in your rucksack, like set of old beer, but you are pretty sure that's what it's supposed to smell like. Well, pinch for your backpack? No, I'm all set, thank you. Now both of you all head on back to town here. It's best you steer well clear of this area tonight. I'm out dealing with my own critter and won't be appreciative if a couple of fools with a scammer scare away the more sensitive wildlife. What are you hunting tonight? Something tall and hairy? Something musky? You see anything like that recently? Wouldn't you like to know? You never could stay in your business, Stella Richmond. Put that damn camera down. Oh, come on, Duke. Maybe I could help out. I'm pretty good at tracking. You know I learned from the best. That you did, but I have yet to see a shred of proof that you listen to any of it. The way you trot around the woods at night yelling about shakabungas or what have you. Something been getting at my chickens. I lost 3 this week and I can't afford to lose many more than that. I'm so sorry to hear that. But I wonder if Skunk Ape has taste for chicken. Now see, this is why I don't come to you about these things. It ain't no Skunk Ape, whatever the hell that is. I know is that what this is, but I know you won't believe me if I tell you. Oh Duke, you don't think it's... I do actually. It's those damn mountain lions. They are out here, Stella. I don't care what your little investigation turned up. You haven't been out in these woods as long as I have. Those son of bitches are sneaky. Of course you won't find any in one night of tracking. And I know for a fact that's what's been getting at my chickens. It couldn't be anything else. And I'm telling you, man, mountain lions are extinct in these parts. There hasn't been actual sight since the 90s. Even those were iffy. It's true. Now the dog. It's true. There are mountain lions out here. Sure as see. They pee on all the best trees. So the dog knows there is mountain lions. The problem is Stella doesn't believe that exists. And Duke believes there is mountain lions too. Okay. I can't believe you go out there on your YouTube saying some real monster spotted by a couple school-age Boy Scouts have been 100% confirmed yet. Appalachian cougars are some kind of far-fetched fantasy made up by Jesus like me. You made me look like a fool. I read those comments people were posting on your video. They were calling me all kinds of names just for seeing things with my own eyes that I know to be true. I'm sorry, Duke. I didn't mean to seek anybody on you. I just don't think it's plausible. You read those words when I came carrying mountain lion corpse out of those woods at dawn. And if you two don't want to face a full of buckshot, I suggest you run home and stay out of the woods tonight. But we were first, what if you find a mountain lion? Don't kill it, right, Duke? Let's lie, street smart lie. Okay, we'll go home. Okay, we'll go home. What? Good, I'm glad you got some sense. Stella needs somebody like that around. But I got a feel tonight. The video needs to be out by tomorrow evening so I can keep on schedule. If I miss an update, I might lose my new sponsor, and who knows what that will mean for my career. No, Stella, we should leave. We should leave and you shouldn't come back. You turn and wink at Stella as subtle as you can. She immediately picks up what you are putting down. Alright, Duke, maybe you got the point. Come on, lads, let's go back to town. Maybe my viewers won't be too angry with me. Glad to hear you are finally seeing some sense, Stella. You two run along now and stay safe. So we fake, we lie, right? Like that he thinks that we go home. Well played, Loladas. We threw him off the trail by pretending we are going back to town. Now, come on. I know we can loop around without him noticing. Yeah, we sure follow him. Can we actually go back to town? Let's follow Stella. The trail's just up this way. Let's go. It's better to follow her. Of course, depending what you say and the traits that you choose, everything is going to always be there. That's why I say every playthrough, walkthrough, whatever you want to call it, it's going to be different for all the players, depending on the traits and what you choose always. And that's one thing that I like on visual novels. Alright, this looks like a good shot. Mind holding the camera. She hands you the camera and takes position. Here we go, filming. As night falls, my new assistant, Monsieur Loladas, and I find ourselves on High Hill in the Blue Ridge Mountains, where we'll begin our hunt for the elusive yet pungent skunk ape. Though mostly encountered in Florida, this possibility of Bigfoot has been spotted all along the southeastern edge of the United States, including right in this very country. Here's hoping we get a glimpse tonight. We'll check back once we are on the trail. Until then, stay searching, Stellars. And keep digging, Gretches. Because we can hear the dog talking. I can't take I can take that camera off your hands for now. We will be able to start the track scenes once the sun sets all the way. In the meantime, we get to take in all this beautiful scenery. It's gorgeous out here, don't you think? It's breathtaking. I haven't actually been looking. Being this far from this stressed me out. I've seen bad, not a fan of the bugs. It's breathtaking. It's breathtaking and the air is so clear and fresh. I feel like I'm breathing for the first time. It is. I'm glad you came out here. Gretchen has no appreciation for beautiful mountain vistas, and it gets whole say wow into the empty expanse every time I come out here. It's nice to have someone to say wow with me. Your quiet moment with style is broken by a loud percussive snort. Oh no, the skunk ape has found us. It's looked back with his gun. Remain silent. Do you hear that? That's some deer make when they want to warn the rest of their herd about being scared predators like us. Let's check it out. It's better to remain silent, not scared. As you and Stella hear the footfalls of animals retreating into the woods, she reached for a flashlight. What the fuck is happening to that? What the hell? As he remained behind, staring down the beam of Stella's flashlight with Gretchen whines and pulls her harness. But what's happening to the deer? We can hear the deer talk because we can talk with the animals. Pain, rot, decay. A deer let me at him. How dare he infringe upon my dearest Stella personal space? Let me at him, Gretchen, the dog talking. And then it's gone. What the fuck? Jeez, Gretchen, calm down. You're gonna hurt yourself. Oh my, it seems I was consumed by blinding rage. How very unladylike. What must you think of me? She cannot handle the deer. When she gets like this, I usually have to pick her up and hold her. She has a bad habit of slipping her harness when she wants to go after something. You are too much of potato, and they don't make harness to feed potatoes, do they? I think deer was threatening us. There was something wrong with it. It's like we can't talk with the animal, with the dog to know, but there was something wrong with that deer. I think they was treating us. Yeah, let's talk to them. I think that deer was that are warning us. I think it was just sick. That thing on its face, I'll bet it was an abscess, maybe a tumor. It's not like wild animals can get those taken care of, so they just get bigger and bigger, poor thing. But there is not much we can do about it. Why do you bring Gretchen with you? Well, that got my heart rate up. I'm ready for the hunt. Let's talk why she brings Gretchen. She doesn't seem like she's the safest choice for a hiking company. Excuse you, though after that outburst came over me, well, I suppose I can see the merit of your concern. I actually find her to be quite opposite. Sure, she wants to chase stuff, but I usually let her when I'm not on one of my crypto hunts, so I can't hold that against her. I'm just happy she's still so feisty, even at her age. Pugs are exactly known for their good health, but here she is running around in the woods at 17. And I feel like the fresh mountain air and exercise have helped a lot in that regard. You defy the laws of nature, don't you, Gretch? Well, that got my arm. I'm ready for the hunt, yeah. Let's go for the hunt. Say for me. How's about we take quick snack break to full up, then we get right into the night's activities. I got all the best trail snacks. We have apricots, trail mix, okay. As you set it down, Stella breaks open a bag of assorted snacks. Take the trail mix, extra M&M's, snack bar, the dried apricots, take sesame sticks, no thanks, I'm running. Let's go for the trail mix, extra M&M's. You grab the trail mix, classic choice, it never fails to satisfy. I like to mix my own to make sure it has the best stuff, and I use dried cherries instead of raisins. Maybe it's a bit of controversial pick, but even someone who's passionate about dried fruit, I simply cannot beat raisins. No raisins for life. Yes, find someone. I can't say I have horses on this race. Okay, nothing in here. Can't say I have horses in this race. It's all food. Yeah, as far as who get it. Yeah, it's funny. Someone who gets it. Raisins are glorified mouse droppings. They destroy everything they touch. Definitely. Any other dried fruit is better. Glad to finally meet a fellow preserved fruit connoisseur who can appreciate my refined taste in trail mix. So we are eating before going. You and Stella down on a overlook snacks in hand as the quiet sounds of evening wildlife wash over you. Gretchen now's a stick distract for the time being. So tell me, what's like in Portugal? Do you have a house, an apartment? Do you live with family, roommates, pets? Tell me, what's like it's like to be loladas. I live alone in Dings to the park, in a closing house with 10 roommates. I live in Dollars basement that floods whenever it rains. I live in a park with a difficult roommate. I live in 12 shed in someone's yard. Sure, gonna remain silent. I gotta say this. Very mysterious. Is it prying if I ask what you do for work? Not at all. Ask away. So, what you do for a living? I build programmed ads for a company about the ever heard of. I sell arts and crafts off on Etsy. I first illustrate a big law firm, streamer, student, teacher. I gotta say streamer. I'm actually a streamer. Oh no way, a fellow content creator, that's awesome. I knew we had a lot in common with others. What sort of streams do you do? Video games. That's cool, I'll have to check out your channel sometime this week. How do you like it? I used to like, but now I don't like. I'll trade for... You're gonna read first. I will trade for the world. Most people, I met them to raise their eyebrows when I tell them what I do, but I love it. It might not be too much, but it makes me feel like I'm taking control of my own destiny. Believe me, I can't wait. I don't think I will give up what I do for anything. A crisp breeze pass over you. What about you? What's your living situation? Sit in silence. We know what she does, that she's popular, so... Like, we don't need to know more. You already know all about Stella's YouTuber career, and you don't feel the need to press her for any more details about her life. Yeah, because like, we know that she's popular YouTuber, and Gretchen the dog told us that their parents, the parents of Stella, I don't know if they die or they went for another city. So, whoa, my stars! What was that? Stella immediately packs her bag and slings it over her shoulder. Always with Gretchen in. Jesus Christ, skunk ape, more deer. Please tell me that was a raccoon. Skunk ape? Oh man, it's skunk ape. It's gotta be, right? Could be. Whatever made that sound, I never heard anything like it. And it's close. Here, old Gretchen, reach for me and let's check this out. We have Gretchen with us now. You and Sarah inch towards the tree line and she shines her flashlight into the woods. Do stay close, Lolash. I won't want any harm to befall you. Talk to animals. As you approach, a series of weak clucks call out for a nearby bush. A chicken. Pain. It's all pain. Why they say this? Again, the deer say this too. Rot, pain, and again now chicken too. Maybe Duke's birds went. Okay, didn't let me see what it was. What the fuck? What the fuck was that? What the hell was that? Hold on, I got to play that back. Holy shit. I'm guessing it must be maybe 2-3 feet tall. Doesn't look airy either, so I think we can rule out skunk ape. But whatever it is, it has one of Duck's chickens, so that's why pain. It looks like it's head north. Let's go after it. Right beyond, I was on board with all, but that we found something. Do we have to? Let's say right behind you. Like that she knows. You fall down, she sprints into the unknown. Gretchen excited pulling you along by her leash. She fell. Oh no! Stella! Stella, my darling companion, are you alright? Oof. Oh god, the monster got you, you're gonna die. Tripped. Here I thought you were no. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm alright. I just tripped or something weird. Oh no, that poor thing. It must have been one of Duke's. Oh Jesus, it's still alive. Investigate chicken. Jesus Christ. Look at that. He's again saving that dear earth. Look at that fucking shit. What the? You will tell Stella to get closer look at chicken. Don't let Gretchen too close. She'll try to take a bite if you don't stop her. Oh, never. Something about this bird don't smell right. Even the dog is talking to us. We can hear him saying that he knows something is bad. You all Gretchen leash close to your chest. She squirms against her harness. Examine the growth. Yeah, look at that shit. Good God, at first you thought it might have been a tumor, but this is something else. The skin is stretched out, the growth pulsing beneath. Street smart, whatever it might be, you know better than to investigate this lump any closer. You have seen horror movies. Because we are street smart, we know. But so, if you have chosen the research, maybe you'll touch and everything. You back away from the chick and you're crossing eclipsed by your instinct for self-preservation. Okay? The head. Why am I alive? The chicken talking to us. Its poor little chicken eyes look up at you, glaze over, but still rolling around in their sockets with unfortunate life. Wink. Look like this what sleep on. The wing is barely still attached, but that seems to be the least of the chicken's concerns. Having escaped to your heart's content, you turn away to give Stella room to film. It seems we have found one of Doug's chickens, folks, and she's not looking good. I'm hesitant to speculate, but she definitely seems to have some sort of growth under her skin. Could be a tumor, could be something else. Either way, I don't think there's much that can be done for her at this point. Jeez, I'm gonna have to put up some massive content warnings for this video. Hey, do you hear that? There's something out there, all around us. I can smell it. There are so many of them. What in some hell are you two doing out here? Didn't I tell you to? Bertie? Oh, Bertie, what's wrong, darling? Good gods. Did you all see what did this to her? We are on the same team here. No, I'm pretty sure we can hear them. We caught a glimpse of something early. Yeah, we can say this. We caught a glimpse of something early. And when we chased after it, brought us here. Whatever this to her, I think we can hear them in the trees. Yeah, because at the same time we can hear. Put that camera away, for God's sake, girl. I don't want to be in another of your videos. No one needs to see me like this. No one needs to see Bertie like this. You won't put her online, will you? Not when she like this, all swollen and hurting. Dude, did you hear me? I think they are coming closer. You stay away from my Stella, you mongols. So the dog, Gretchen, is hearing too at the same time and smelling. Come out, you son of bitch. Dude, don't shoot them. We have no idea what will happen. You hear that, Stella? That ain't the sound of something peace-like. Whatever these things are, they'll pay for what they did to my girls. Come on, you, whatever your name is, grab the flashlight and help me line up a good shot. I can feel that white-hot rage from early start to wash back over me. I'm going after them. Uh-oh. The Gretchen is going after what it is. As the creatures in the line grow louder and more numerous, Gretchen violently strains against her harness. Die for the flash, die for Gretchen. Die for Gretchen! I dive for and scoop Gretchen into your arms just before she managed to wriggle out of her arms. Your eye fixate on the dark tree line over Duke's shoulder. Holy shit. God damn it. Oh my god! You hear a body hit the ground and then quiet as the case fades and the sounds of nature creep back in. Gretchen? Loladass? Duke? Are you alright? I just read we are not there. Just a little shaken up. No. Just a little shaken up. Same. What happened? Did I lose myself again? I apologize for being so easily shaken up. I'll do better. So it seems like Gretchen, that is the dog, when it hears that sounds, he start to try to go to them. So that's why I dive to help to restrain Gretchen. But the problem is like because we didn't give the flashlight to Duke, he died. So the other choice would like to line up the flashlight like he could shot, but Gretchen maybe will die or get like that tumor or whatever it is. Gretchen, here, I'll take her, my poor little pup. Thanks for watching out for her. Duke, are you okay? And he's dead. Holy shit! Half face that he doesn't have. God damn. God damn. Oh my god, Duke, holy shit, what do we do now? What the hell are we supposed to do? Let's save. But what kind of monster is that? Is that's giving to the animals that kind of tumor? Street mad Duke had hunting accent by himself? No. We have to go after those things, we got to go to the police. No. Because if we go to the police, they're gonna think it was us. So, after those things. Isn't this what you have been searching for? Those things out there are real. We should go after them. What happened to Duke? Is something wrong with him? Why don't we get up? Gretchen, pay attention, he's dead. yeah, you're right. We need more footage. Come on, let's go after them before we lose our chance. Lead the way. It looks like Duke managed to tag one of them before he, we should be able to follow that blood trail. Let's go while he's still fresh. So Duke hit him. Holy shit, that's true. As you are still pushed through the woods, the unearthly sounds once again surround you. Oh god, they are back, just ignore them. Stella. Oh my god, I smell something terrible fall in the air. So, why only the animals can smell something and not humans? There's a clearing up ahead. Oh my god. Stella stops in her tracks a few feet ahead of you. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna be sick. What the? Oh yeah, they're animals. And it's like with two more, like with that thing. Holy shit. The shrieks pull back into steady whisper as you and Stella stumble upon the pottery bodies of those of dead and dying animals. Holy shit. A sinking realization pulls at your gut. This is their nest and you are surrounded. What is the horrible place? We need to get out of here. So even Gretchen knows, the dog Gretchen knows that this is a bad place to be. More of those swellings. All the animals here have them. Or at them. Why aren't they attacking us? We need to get out of here. We should have grabbed that shotgun. Why aren't they attacking us? I have no idea, but I think we have enough footage. Let's get the hell away from this nest before they change their tune. Yeah, because they are not attacked, they only watch us, see? Just as we fall Stella in a mad dash through the woods, so to do the unearthly hollers and whistles of the nest in the highest range of trees and down on the forest floor. They are all around you, casually keeping pace with you with your all-out sprints. But see, they don't attack to you. We are almost there. But why they attack Duke? Because he had a gun? So maybe, like, if you pick it up, I don't know if you could pick up the gun or not, I think no. But it's like, if it was possible to pick up the gun, maybe they would attack. That's why they attacked to Duke, because he had a gun, so they saw like danger. Because to us they never attack. As you are still reach the main road, the cries of the creatures fade back into the sounds of nature. It sounds like they have stopped following us. I certainly can't smell that stench anymore. I should get reception now that we are back on the main road. Let me find my phone so I can call the sheriff. You feel a buzz in your pocket. 6 missed calls from Tabitha and 30 text messages. Holy shit. Text said that you're okay. Text said that she needs to calm down. Yeah, Tabitha is being blown my phone. I didn't think that will be so needy. Oh, I think I'm in trouble. It's nothing important. Text said that you're okay. Your message sits unread. Okay. Yeah, it's Tabitha's being blowing up my phone. I say that. I guess she must be worried about you. But first things first, let's call the police. Stella pulled out her phone and dials. Hello, Earl? It's Stella Richmond. I'm up on mountain on the Ashina Trail. Duke is dead, Earl. Shotgun. It happened right in front of us. There's something in the woods. You got to hurry. Okay, yeah. Are they really gone? And are they really gone? Yeah, I think we are okay, but hurry. Jesus, Earl. Who's going to tell Bo? I guess now we wait. So now we wait for the police to reach. What kind of police is this? The guy is almost dying. Come on. We want the better sheriff. It takes a little while, but eventually a patrol car arrives at the scene. Out of it walk two officers, Sheriff Ugby, a fairly older man, and Deputy Frank, a serious man wearing sunglasses despite being the middle of the night. Middle of the night. See, right there, a thing jumps out of the woods, then the shotgun goes off. What in Sam Hill? What is that? Some kind of Pillsbury dog boy? Could have been a naked maniac. As Will reveals, the creature nest, Franklin ever so slightly lowers his sunglasses. Or a whole bunch of naked maniacs. What the heck is that? Some sort of cropped circle? They kill a Duke. Now we're gonna have to confiscate this camera, Miss Richmond, if you don't mind. This evidence. But, okay. Let's just turn it off to save the battery. Street smart, Stella gave in to their request suspiciously easily. Yeah, because we have shows the trait of street smart, so we know that she did something. Here you go, Deputy Franklin. We appreciate your compliance with the law. We'll get the team out in the morning to retrieve the body, but for now, Sheriff Ugby and I... Please, call me Earl. Earl and I will escort you, and... Who are you exactly? That's Lolas. He came into town for the funeral. Lolas, as in... Tabitha's cousin, yeah. Damn, didn't think you will actually show. We'll escort you both back to town. If there's a naked maniac on the loose, it's best you don't walk back on your own. It wasn't, never mind. Why aren't you going out there tonight? There's a dead body in the woods. Those things out there could attack someone else. Well, it ain't exactly like old Duke is going anywhere at this point. He'll still be out there in the morning. You only have a Scarlet crew at the moment. Monday nights are Deputy Derrickson's bowling nights. We'll be on alert for any more reports of naked maniacs, but retrieving Duke will just have to wait. Now, if you kindly step into the vehicle, we can return you safely to your home. Do we have to ride back with you? We can just walk. Those creatures left will be fine. However, I'm going to have to insist, for your own safety. Stella sighs. Okay, thank you. You can ride up in front with me, little lady. That is, if your mama permits. I said cannot turn down some extra pets and affection, especially after the ordeal we have all been through tonight. Sure, Earl. You can hold Gretchen on the way back to town. So, like, they don't believe that are monsters. They believe that is naked maniacs that they exist. You stay out of the trouble. We have this all sorted out in the morning. Just get a good night's sleep. And you, whatever your name was. Loladas. Sure, you are in town for the funeral. Good, don't you go leaving before then. I imagine we'll need to ask you a few questions about everything you have seen tonight. Stella, keep an eye on him for us. Make sure he doesn't get into any more trouble. Y'all have a good night now. Bye bye, Gretchen, and y'all have a lovely evening. If any boogaboos give you trouble, you know how to get in touch. Yeah, they don't believe. Kinda sad. And here you are, back in town, away from the woods, with no one but Stella inside. Holy shit. Why on earth did they ask them if we could walk back? They see a little blaze about everything, keep an eye on me. Are they for real? I can't say I'm surprised. Gotta say, how are you holding up? How are you holding up? How am I holding up? I mean, not great, but I'm worried about you. I can't believe they just implied that you are suspect, even after we showed them all of that footage. Even after we found that nest. But it's okay, I'm not going to let anything bad happen to you. Nor will I. I thought I had a little understanding of police work. I was there, I filmed the whole thing. At the very least, it will never hold up in court. And it won't get to that point yet, because we are going to do a little investigation of our own. You got to find out more about those things. If you can get close footage, or better yet, trap one of them, there is no way they can blame you for what happened. The library doesn't open for a while, but I've read every book on cryptids they have, and never came across anything like this. There is someone in town who might have some useful information. Her place isn't far. We should head over now before it gets any later. So let me save again, because we passed through a lot. Okay. Sure, why not? Let's keep this nightmare going. Oh, we should check on Tabitha. You can talk to your friend Mom. I'm going to bed. Screw Alexander out now. Let's do it. Awesome, let's go. I'm glad you are sticking it out with us. It's always so nice to have an extra companion. I hope she's still awake. There's something foul creeping up behind us. So there's someone following us. So yet, because Gretchen is smelling it. Loladass. Jesus! What the fuck is that? You are now turned to see a shadowy figure staring at you from across the road. You didn't hear it approach, but we saw that Gretchen was saying, "Welcome home." Before you can respond, the door behind you swings open. An old woman stands in the entryway. "Go home, Wayne. I can't help you tonight." You look back and the figure is already gone, disappear into the shadows of the night. "I'm sorry about that, Stella. Some people just can't be helped. What brings you to here so late? And who is this?" "Hi, Miss Forsyth. This is the last. Is it okay if you come in?" Of course. You are lucky. I just put on water for hibiscus tea. And for goodness sake, you can call me Sibyl." Okay, it's easier to say that name. You are an old now after all. But who was knew our name, was saying welcome home, is like, what? "Welcome to my little nook. This place always has the loveliest aromas." So Gretchen likes this place. "It's nice to finally meet you, Loladass. I was so sorry to hear about your mother. Vivian was such a lovely soul, and she's been sorely missed in the holler. And now poor Pierline is gone as well. Do let me know if there's anything you need while you are in town." But let's off now. Who was that outside? "Yeah, just a very sick man. You don't need to be worried about him." "You knew my mom?" "Of course, dear. She was a good friend of mine for many years. She was such a lovely woman. You should come by sometime. I can't light you with unsavory tales of her youth." "Okay. How did you know that she died?" "Oh, Pierline was a chatty woman. Not much went on that. I wouldn't get a earful of, bless her heart." "Should I offer boiled peanut to her?" It's like, I love the peanut, but I don't know what it works for. Now let's say we need your help. "Ah yes, I suppose pleasantries can wait for another time. What's got you here so late? You seem troubled. You know about weird stuff, right? Unexplained stuff?" "I'm not sure I followed you. I know which oils to use for which acts. I know a bit about classical spiritualism. Just what sort of unexplainable things are you talking about?" "Duke was killed tonight by softening the hoods." "Oh my lord, have you contacted the police?" "Yes, and they didn't take it very seriously. They are not even looking for the body until tomorrow. Those things out there, I don't even know how to describe them." I can't say I know much about local wildlife. My daughter has always had a brighter gift for nature than I. This wasn't a local wildlife, Miss Forsyth. Here, I can show you." Stella pulls out the memory card from her sleeve and pops it to her phone. This must have been why she was quick to hand over her camera. "I was about just let the police hold on to this. At least not before we had a chance to make a copy." "Smooth, the cops are going to be mad. I can't believe you are withholding evidence." "Smooth. Smooth, the cops won't know what to do with that footage anyway. I imagine if they accidentally erase it. Exactly, I'll give it to them if they ask again, but for now we can examine the footage for ourselves. So Civil is watching. Where was this? Up the mountain to the northwest, within the town limits? Yes, I see. Is there a way to make the video bigger and louder if you can? I will need to plug the memory card into a computer. I could go back and get mine. No need. Kanika should still be awake. She can let us hers. Kanika? Are we seeing Kanika? Gretchen likes Kanika, it seems. You better come with Stella. I'm sure she will be more willing to help a friend than her noisy mother. Making tea? See what he's doing. Kanika, come out. We could use a little help. What, Mom? Oh, hey Stella. And Gretchen, who's a good potato? Kanika, is it me? I'm a good potato? I must set up I am. And a stranger. What are you doing in my house? I was helping Stella with a video, some Stella opera, just watch a man die, I'm not in the mood. I was helping Stella, let's say this, I was helping Stella film a video in the woods and something terrible happened. Tabitha's cousin? Yep. Sweetie, we are wondering if you could borrow your laptop. Stella and her friend have a video to show us. It's really important, Kanika. Okay. My room's a mess, I'll just bring it out there. So they are seeing the video. Heads up, Kanika, this graphic Duke got killed out in the woods tonight. It's on the recording. Wait, are you serious? Duke's dead? We can't watch this without you. You know I have harder stomach than any of our friends. I'm pressing play. Silence washes over the room as the video plays. Stella, what the hell is this? Ooh. Okay, let's save because it starts to be interesting now. This is far beyond my ability to contribute. I'll leave the thinking to you humans. I'm sorry either of you had to see this, but Lolas and I have no idea how to make heads or tails of it. Stella, are you okay? Did you get hurt? I'm fine, really, I'm okay. I'm fine too, thanks for asking. So, remain silent. Let's remain silent. Poor Duke, poor Bo. Has anyone told him yet? We talked to the police, I hope they told Bo, but Earl and Deputy Franklin didn't seem to be much of a hurry to do anything. I'll call him later tonight. But for now we have something far more serious to discuss. I agree those things are still out there, more serious than man's death. No, I agree. Those things are still out there, and as long as they are, more people are in danger. So very true, but not for the reasons you think. These things, my grandma called them ditchlings. They are a terrible omen, a sign of great suffering and destruction to come. Mom, come on. Whatever's doing this series, stop scaring Stella and Lois with this taily poo crap. A man just died, have some respect. Kanika, sweetie, let your mother talk. The Christians themselves are harmless to people, despite that grisly scene in the woods. How can you say that? Duke is dead. An unfortunate accident and nothing more. Yeah, maybe they didn't attack, they were only jumping, and of course the gun went to the head of Duke. Yeah, maybe he didn't attack. Just as birds flock before the storm, the ditchlings congregate where tragedy is soon to fall. To see one is to be cursed by fate. To see many in one place is... Sibyl holds her silence. Jesus, Mom, they are clearly had a rough night. They don't need this. It's okay, Kanika. This is helpful. Stella, whatever these things are, they aren't magic. We can't rule that out. Not after what we saw. That's fine. Let's focus on what we know. Whatever they are doing something to these animals. We saw that nest. What were those groves? Maybe ditchlings were for Duke. Here for Duke, no. Kanika has a point. Stella, don't buy it too much also. Y'all worrying too much. Maybe they are making more of themselves. Let's say this. Maybe they are making more of themselves. Yeah, maybe what we are seeing here is some sort of parasitic larval stage, part of their life cycle. Better don't jump to any conclusion about something this out there, not without doing some research or talking to a biologist. I'm sure there is a rational explanation that will clear all of this up. Oh dear, I forgot to tell you about the tea. I will put on. Let me fix you a couple of cups. It will help soothe your nerves. I don't know. It's getting late, and I should let Lolash get some rest. I ran him ragged today with all the hiking and running through the woods in terror. I can keep going. Yeah, I'm ready to pass out. No, you don't have to leave on my account. Thank God it's just now. I can keep going. Yeah, I want to know more about what it is. I can't stay out. I'm still wired from everything that happened. Okay, maybe it's that I'm eager to get home and start doing some research. I'll ask around my usual forums to see if anyone has information on ditchlings. Is that what you call them? That's right. You go on home now and do try to get some rest. Don't stay up all night on the line. Let me get you some of my house-made peppermint tea to go. It really does wonders to soothe the soul. Bye, Stella. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? And call me if you need to talk. Thanks, Kanika. I'll see ya. Bye, Loladas. So like that, we go home. Is excellent ice or warm? Though, if the night's getting chillier, warm will probably be best. Helps wake up the bones. Be careful out there, both of you. Sybil turns and closes the door behind her. What are your first short visits? Alrighty, let's head back home. My home, I mean. We go. And here we are. We are welcome to stay the night if you want. I should head back before Tabitha has a conniption. I should probably head back and check Tabitha, and I think we need some time alone. Hell yeah, sleep over. Thanks, I'm terrified of being alone tonight. Thanks, I'm terrified of seeing... Let's say this. I'm terrified of being alone tonight. Thanks for the offer. I'm terrified of being alone tonight. Yeah, no kidding. I can't say I was looking forward to it myself. It's bad to say that. It doesn't take too long for Stella to fix up the guest room for you. While it's certainly smaller than its counterpart at the estate, it's far better cared for, of course. It's so excited to have a guest. I can't remember the last time we had a company. Make yourself at home. You didn't have to do all this. What you make of all this? Who was that guy outside of Sybil's? Yeah, let's say this. Who was that guy outside of Sybil's? There was something really off about him. Wayne? I haven't really got to know the guy. I think he works in the mine. It might be worth looking into him. Okay. You didn't have to do all this. Let's say this. You don't have to worry about that. I'm glad the guest room is finally getting some use. Alright, gonna eat. Alright, I'm exhausted. I think I'm gonna pass out. Get some rest, lads. I'll see you in the morning. I won't verse passing out myself. What an exciting, if terrible day. Yes. As you sat in your room, the thought of calling Tabitha crossed your minds. Call. Let's call Tabitha at the same time. You pull out your phone and call. It rings for a moment before she picks up. Where the hell have you been? I text you back. Do you know someone? Wayne? Yeah, let's say this. Do you know anyone named Wayne? I have no idea what you are talking about. Okay. What I meant, no, I don't want to say this. So you used to go Tabitha, no, I thought, no. I want to leave, no. I got stuck into something, it was weird. I met the girl in town with off. I texted you back, I'm gonna say this. Did you? I didn't notice. Okay, and now he's gonna say I met this girl in town and we hit off. So I met this girl in town and we wound up really hitting off. We went on this night hike to find cryptids. So you met Stella then. That explains everything. And she got you all worked up. I'm going to bed. I'll collect you tomorrow. Like that, Tabitha knows where we are. From the comfort of Stella's guest bed, the events of the past evening seemed like something that happened to someone else. So you can still clearly picture the terror you felt in those moments. For now, you are safe and you are warm. Eventually the sun will rise and chase away the monster and make them seem like nothing but bad dreams. Maybe tomorrow, if you are lucky, you will wake up in the normal world and have a relaxing week in the mountains with a new friend. It's nice though, but deep down you can't help but worry that things will not only get worse. From behind closed doors you can faintly hear the sounds of quiet sobs. Let me save only. Okay. So that was episode 1. Or it was all together, the episode 1 and 2 together. I don't know. For now, I'm liking the story, like there's something weird happening. We can see there's something weird happening in this town on Scarlet Hollow. But why when we are arriving to this place? Why? Because we saw that what was that, right? That you could see that it was a man, right? Say welcome home. Why? Why when we arrived to this place? Are like we cursed? Can it be? What the hell? We are seeing like blood in there, someone crying. Maybe it's Bo, like knowing that Duke died, so it's crying. So the sun arriving. We saw that the eyes. You saw the eyes of Dutchlings in there. So they can move through trees or digging the ground. Can it be? These the mines. These the estates. Whoa. You can see this. Oh, the shadow in there. Can it be like because our hounds and our mother died, so like they were protecting something, and now that they are dead, something like a curse was lifted? Can it be? Can it be like that? Okay, that was the end of the episode 1. That was nice. Episode 2 awaits. If you like to continue with this world state in episode 2, please save your game now. Okay, save your game now. Let me only create 2 saves. You never know. Okay, continue. Here we go. You open your eyes. The sun has risen. The birds are singing. You are still alive, and for now you are safe. Your gaze wanders across the unfamiliar room to the window and the woods beyond, and you wonder if the moths are lurking just beyond the trees, ready to pounce as soon as you leave the comfort of your new friend's family home. You can't help but remember Duke slumped against the tree, piece of him scattered across the clearing, and knock at the front door. Your morbid thoughts are interrupted by a distinctly unhappy voice filtering through the house and past the closed door of your bedroom. Where the hell is theloladass? Oh hey Tabby, there's a fresh pot of coffee on the table if you wanna come in. No, I'm just here to check in on my cousin. Let's make this quick, I have a lot on my plate today. You are barely decent. It might be mildly scandalous if people saw you like this. Hey, some people are trying to sleep in here, salt out of half clothes, finish getting dressed and calmly collect yourself. Yes, let's say this. You calmly collect yourself while time the fumes outside your door. Are you sure you don't want to visit for a bit? You don't have to run around being the big boss this week of all weeks. You should let yourself. I find thanks. theloladass, I know you are here. Where the hell are you hiding? Not that still for a bit, like theloladass is here right now. Well, out to greet them. Now, socially prepared to greet the other civilized humans, you open the door and join them in the living area. Gretchen, excited, looks at you and wiggles her tail. We are talking. Gretchen is looking at us. As we must say, what a joy it is to see that you are finally up. I do hope you are well rested and that you don't mind our most unfortunate guest. Morning, how do you sleep? What exactly did you of you get up last night? We went up the woods to film a video. No, not that part. The cops called this morning and told me all about that. Okay, so the cops already warned the place. They did? What did they say? Did they find Duke? They didn't find a body, if that's what you are asking. But apparently he never went home last night. And they had quite a few questions about you, theloladass. Don't worry, I told them you were an upstanding citizen. You should learn that kindness next time you think about blowing me off to spend the night with a stranger. Hey, don't be so hard on Lodge. I asked him to crash here. And look, I don't care what the cops think, Tabby. There's something horrible out in those woods, and I don't think anyone in this room wanted Lodge walking up that mountain alone last night. Stella, will you mind giving me a moment alone with my cousin? And while we are here at it, please stop calling me Tabby. We are not in high school anymore. Yeah, alright. You are not going to let her treat my dear Stella like that, are you, Loladash? Stella, stay, isn't this Stella? Why are you bossing her around? So Stella, I should know. Stella stays. Because Gretchen was saying to us, don't let Habitat treat Stella like that, so we follow the rules of the Gretchen, the dog. Stella, stay. Come on, Tabby. No, but I think guess in the Richmond household. Whatever, I don't really care if you are here for this. You have been in town for less than a day and my stress is already through the roof. I mean, I get it. Stella got you all worked up and you were too scared to walk home. Sure, whatever, that checks out. But I don't care if those woods are chock full of ghouls and ghosties. You have me already sick. From now on, you are back at this state by bedtime. No more impromptu sleepovers. I'll be home tonight, I promise. You are not my boss. You can't run off as soon as I get. I watched a man die last night. We don't want to say that. There's actually something out there. I'm sorry, it won't happen again. Let's lie. I'll be home tonight, I promise. Good, I'm glad we could have this talk. Like that we are losing our trait to lying. Hopefully you treat my time with the respect it deserves from here on out. Speaking of, I got place to be. I will better see you back at the state tonight. Wait, Tabby. Let me know if you are free. If you are free sometime, okay? Tab decides. You are hilarious. We'll see, but don't get your hopes up. Hey, you good? Sorry about Tabby. She totally blindsided me. Oh, I'm good. I can't believe you had to hear that. You shouldn't let her treat you like that. There was nothing you could do. I think she means well. I'm good, but that was a little tense. Please warn me next time. No, you shouldn't let her treat like that. Let's say it like this. Thanks. It's complicated, you know. It sucks that this was probably the longest interaction I have had with her since high school. How are you holding up, though? That was rough. I'm happy I stayed here. I shouldn't have stayed here. I don't regret anything, but you're right. That sucked. Could care less what happened to things, or else just pretend nothing happened. I don't regret staying here, but you're right. That sucked, and it's nothing like I didn't let her know where I was. Last night was a lot. I don't think anyone can blame you for crashing here. Tabby just doesn't get what we went through. Honestly. I'm happy to stay too, okay. Anyway, sorry for that rude awakening. I've been up for a little while, but I was hoping to let you get a little extra sleep. But you are up now, and we got a full day ahead of us if you are going to get to the bottom of this. A full day ahead of us? That sounds like it's walking time to me. Wait, hold up, why you are so cheap now? I want to ask the other minds about Wayne. Alright boss, what's the game plan? Wait, do we have to look into this stuff? I want to say to you, I want to ask the other minds about Wayne, because when we asked Tabby, or Tabitha, she said that could be a minor. So let's say this. I want to check out the mines at some point today. Maybe some of them miners there can tell us about Wayne. He scared the bejesus out of me last night. Definitely, Kanika's waiting for us at the library, so you should head over there first. But unless we can find something solid on ditchlings there, the mines seem to be the strongest lead we got. Oh, let me set up a group chat. What's your number? You and Stella exchange numbers. A text message from Stella to you and Kanika. It reads, group chats. Anyways, daylight's burning, so let's roll out as soon as you finish getting dressed. Can I eat first? Don't worry about it. I pack a lot sort of snacks for the day, and Oscar totally won't mind if we eat at the library, okay? Get us and head to town, okay. I didn't know because we wake up and we didn't eat nothing, so. The walk to town was short. Stella House is barely a stone's throw from what remains of Scarlet Hollow's once bustling main street. You shuddered as you stared down the thoroughfare, both from the chill in the morning air and the all-too-present memories of everything you witnessed last night. You see that building labeled Town Hall? That's actually the library. Well, it's also Town Hall, but that's just a small upstairs office nowadays. I guess this town's not what it used to be. That and our mayor's really into going on walks. I think there's actually going to be a meet and greet later this week. Could be just the pick me up we need that with everything that's been going on. Stella may be fond of him, but I certainly didn't vote for that beast. Gretchen doesn't seem to care of him. Sounds fun. Maybe I should take this all dishing thing seriously. I won't trust him to help us after how the cops treated us last night. Maybe. Let's say this, because how the cops treated us. There's a lot of reasons you probably shouldn't trust the mayor to help us. Oh, hey, comes Avery. Morning Stella, and same to you, Loladas. Speak of that, we were just talking about you. Coming from Stella, huh? Do y'all have a slumber party? Oh, sorry y'all, but I'm actually in a bit of rush this morning. I really can't stop to chat. I'll take me a bit to set up, so if you wanna catch up with folks or grab something at dinner, you can meet me at library when you are done. Just that we'll catch up with Ari and Sybil. Now, get early start, seems important. Yeah, I gotta say this. Oh sure, see you in a bit, Stella. Cool, see you soon. Yo, she always has time to chat. Is she feeling okay? Oh, Stella and Lodge just got up a bit after last night, that's all. You can't just drop Sophie like that and leave me hanging. What happened, Lodge? Duke had an accident, we got a real footage, I'll tell Avery the whole truth. Yeah, let's say, he can help us. Stella and I went in the woods to try and find the skunk cave, but we ran into something way worse, actual monsters. Sybil said they were called ditchlings, but whatever they are, they killed Duke and have been mutilating the local wildlife. Whoa, slow down, Duke, is that? It's true, I'm afraid. That's awful. Has anyone told Bo? Yes, he's taking it as well as you can imagine, but I will be going up to check in on today, the poor lad. I can't believe you had to see that, Loladas. Tell you what, I'm on a break for the next half hour. How about you swing by dinner? Winnie can fix you some of siblings' new blood and try to calm your nerves. It's Shaga and lemon balm. It's always helped me on the bad days. And if you need to talk about what happened, I'm all ears. Anyway, it's up to you. See you around, Lost. See ya, Sybil. Take care now, Avery. I'll better get back to it myself. I'm glad I was able to catch you this morning, if only to see how you were holding up. Please, don't hesitate to stop by if I can be of any help. What are you telling us? So we have the street smart, what are you telling us? The Fang sibling, wait, do you know anything else about ditchlings? Why doesn't anyone in this town seem to know or care about men died? Why doesn't anyone in this town care about the woods are full of monsters? What's wrong with people here? No, I'm gonna lose my traits. What are you telling us? You are awfully relaxed given everything you told us last night. Don't mistake my calm demeanor for complacency. We all have our parts to play in this. I've shared what I know about teachings, and I trust that you and Stella have what it takes to get to the bottom of things. I'm so sorry to cut our conversation short, but I got things that need tending to. Stay safe, Lola, and God bless. Strange. This is strange. Like they don't care about that guy died. They don't care about the forest full of monsters. Like, Stella say you had some time to kill before she finished setting up. It's like you can go immediately to go with Stella, or you can go. Let's go for the dinner. You head towards the dinner. The dinner is a little quiet today, but the air is still heavy with the tantalizing smell of breakfast. Talk to Avery. You saw it to the booth across from Avery. Hey there, stranger. Before you can say words, Winnie sidles up a fresh mug of tea in hands. Heard you might need this. The answer to 29 down is oik, by the way. What? But the clue is pen sound. How is that sound a pen makes? Wait, pen like pig pen? Are you kidding me? How am I supposed to guess that? I don't know why you even bother with those things. They are just gonna frustrate you. Just something to do fill the time, but maybe I should switch to Sudoku. Winnie leaves Avery contemplating daily newspaper puzzles, returning to her seat behind the counter. So, what the hell happened last night? You can't tell me, I won't judge. Try your tea, what if you don't believe me? Flirt, I guess we could just chat. Tell Avery about last night, let's tell. You spilled the beans, glad to have someone to talk about the horrors you have witnessed. Well, that is some heavy stuff, no wonder Stella seemed distant. Monsters in the woods. I may not have lived a little long, but I never heard of anything like that happening around these parts. I can't say I like the thought of it. You can see that she's looking at us. Now that I think about it, when the girls came in for their morning coffee, they mentioned something about going out of the woods to look for someone. That must have been Duke. They seemed so discouraged from it, I figured it couldn't be very serious, but whoa. What if the cops are on it? They seem very suspicious. I'm sure they have seen much worse. Small town cops not knowing what to do their job sounds about right. Remain silent. Let's remain silent. I'm not gonna lie, the worst I've seen them have to deal with are property disputes. I would be surprised if the cops here actually knew what to do in real emergency. I didn't patch you as a transfer. Where are you from? No. Do you regret moving here? You should get out of before it gets worse. You should get moving, get yours, and take me with you. Let me know if you happen across any leads. Yeah. We are on the case, but I only know where to start. Let me know if you hear anything. Definitely. Oh man, it looks like my shift is starting. I hope you are doing a bit better. The near is where everyone comes to gossip, so I hear a lot about what's going around here. Okay, that's good. I will let you know if anyone mentions those monsters or anything else strange or unusual. Nicely done. Every slips out of the booth, give a friendly halfway before disappearing to the back. You leave the dinner, ready to continue your day. So let's head to the library. Because general story is like it's a friend of Stella, but it's like she didn't present us to that person, so you enter the former town hall. What once must have been a safe, stately foyer has since been converted into rows of shelves. Meeting rooms and offices long ago gave way to assorted reference collection and reading areas. Oh hey, you made it. Settle with Stella and Kanika, shush Stella and point at all books before heading. Oh no, let's go. You head over to Stella and Kanika's table and settle in. The dog. Watching us. Glad you found the place. Hey Losh, you look tired. You can't just tell someone that they look tired. It was hard to fall asleep last night. No, I will sleep when I'm dead. I'm pretty amped up. Actually, I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. You can't just tell someone look tired. Say what Gretchen said. No. I'm still up on adrenaline, actually. I've never done a Scooby-Doo before. Some creepy old guy with a real estate scheme and a bad costume is at least a little more believable than Moss and Curse. Wouldn't that be a relief? And if Lost antics are anything to go by, we already got our talking dog. I do wish you could understand me, Stella. Anyways, I guess we should get started. Hey there, strangers. I'm literal stranger. Introduce yourself. Hey, I'm Lash, Tabitha's cousin. I'm in town for the funeral. Oh, I should have known you were a Scarlet. You look so much like Vivian. Not that I knew her very well. I was still a little kid when she left. But the Scarlet resembles is strong. I'm Oscar Gutierrez, chief librarian and only librarian. Oscar amazing. He practically built this library from scratch. Yeah, I'm a little jealous of what the kids around here get to grow up with. They don't know how good they have it. Back when I was in elementary school, all the library had was a couple of shelves of boring books donated by old people. They all too kind, But speaking of kids, have either of you seen Rosalina around town? I don't want to be a helicopter dad, but she didn't come home last night, and I want to make sure she isn't getting into trouble out there. Oh shit. You know, the crowd she hangs around with. They're good kids at heart. I'm sure they're just up at the old Maxwell place doing team stuff. I went up there plenty of times in my day, but I will be sure to keep my eyes peeled. What's the old Max place? Kids are smart than you think. She can make care. Let's ask this. What's the old Maxwell place? It's the great old abandoned spot. We used to hang out there when we were teens. I can't believe I was to be so reckless. The floors there were like Swiss cheese. I'll sure really have a talk with Rosalyn when she gets home. I don't think the thoughts of teens getting up to mischief with all those teaching in the woods. No, not seriously. I'm sure she's fine. You might not want to let her run off like that anymore though. It's not as safe as it usually is around here. Is that so? Kanika is right. There's some weird stuff going on out in the woods. That's actually why we came in today. Have you ever heard of creatures called ditchlings? They're a type of cryptid that shows up around place of the brink of disaster. They kinda look like if the Pillsbury Dog Boy was a creepypasta. Kanik's mom told us about them last night after seeing some footage we got in the woods. Ditchlings. Doesn't ring a bell? Dang, worth a shot. Okay, if you were, say, trying to predict a horrible disaster that might be far down, where would you start looking? Well, they say history repeats itself, so I will probably try and figure out that what sort of disaster this region typical falls prey to. Should I be worried about something? I don't know yet. I'll be right back. Gonna go nab some more books. Behave while I'm gone, Gretchen. You don't have to worry about her, Stella. You are such a good dog, aren't you, Gretchen? Here, have your biscuit, old gal. Well, ain't you the sweetest thing on two legs? Gretchen inhales the soft biscuit, drool leaking from her toothless mouth as she swallows it whole. I'm pretty sure Stella barking up the wrong tree, Oscar. I don't think you have to worry about any horrible calamity befalling the town. But she's right about the weird stuff. There's definitely something unusual going on out in those woods. I don't believe this supernatural stuff, but the woods aren't safe. A man's already dead. It's nothing that we can get the bottom of. Whatever out there in the woods has been brutally local wildlife. Get out while you still can. It's nothing that we can get the bottom of. Whatever out there in the woods has been brutalized the local wildlife. I think I'm gonna say this, because we saw that. Whatever out there in the woods has been brutalized the local wildlife. I don't think it's safe. I'm gonna try calling Rosalyn again. I'm sure she's fine, really. Rosalyn is a smart kid. She knows better than to go around getting in trouble, and we'll make sure to keep our eyes peeled. Thanks, Kanika. And Lodge, if you see a 30-year-old girl with a black braid and glass, we'll let her know her dad is worried about her. Oscar wanders off, phone in hand. Goddamn, just grabbed the old mess of local history books. Stella sets a massive pile of books on the table and pulls up the chair. Alright. Got our snacks, got our source documents, let's get this research party started. This is gonna be so much faster with the two of you here to help out. I'll be doing most of my research online. You never know what kind of weird BS the folks writing these books might have. Whatever you find online might be BS too, you know? Which is why we cross-reference things. Yeah, you're right. It's good to cast a wide net. Guess the books are up to me and Loladas. Reading awaits. Okay. Flip through Veins of Scarlet, a history of Scarlet Hall and coal mines. Okay, this can be good. Forced into retirement at age 50 due to a war injury from his time in the Indian Wars exacerbated by a short stint serving as a captain in Confederacy. Silas Scarlet also lost his eldest two sons to that bloodiest of wars, leaving his third eldest son, Andrew Jackson Scarlet, to take charge of the mine. Under his leadership, the mine prospered undoubtedly in part due to growth of the railroad industry. Managed to evade the coal union for decades making them one of the most profitable mines in the country. Andrew Scarlet built the surrounding town into what it is today, with expensive stone buildings, a bustling main street overseeing it all, the elegant Scarlet estate that was until 1889 the largest and finest feat of architecture in the region, culminating in the tragic collapse of 1980. It was found that Charles Shaw, the commander of the mine, had loosened security measures to increase the production during World War I, resulting in a fatal collapse and deaths of over 160 men and boys, some as young as 10. The casualties include Andrew Jackson Scout's eldest son, Theodore, who had taken over for his aging father during a burst of the war. His brother Enoch V. Scarlet managed to pull the mine from the brink of ruin, thereby saving the town. So this is how your farm made its fortune. So we have more. The Silas Scarlet Soldier, Woodsman Leader. Silas Everett Scarlet was born to Coral Everett J. Scarlet in 1880, one of the 12 siblings. He grew up in the eastern North Carolina during tumultuous time in the state's history, and not much is known about his life before he joined the army in 1846. He quickly rose through the ranks, in part due to his father's connection, but also due to a particular ruthlessness for which he received the nickname Bloody Silas Scarlet. The federal government granted the now Captain Silas a tract of bounty land in exchange for his service in the Indian War, and he settled into East Hills, North Carolina in 1841. That land will become Scarlet Hollow. Okay, but it started a simple log cabin built by Silas on two ends, occupied by his family of 10, Silas, his wife Mary Joseph Scarlet, and their 8 children. Jogging business brought many workers and fellow landowners to the hills, but it wasn't until Silas discovered rich seams of coal running underneath the entire region that Scarlet Hollow was really put on the map. He saved what he could and bought the surrounding hillside at a great discount, carefully hiding what he knew about the land's true value. Thus, he had all resources to fund Scarlet Hollow's now famous coal mine. You are finished with this one. Okay, now we have the Appalachian folk monsters. Okay, a few entries catch your eyes. Okay, we have the Ampus cat, a large cat-like creature with a loud olive voice, often said to sound like a woman crying out of pain. We have the Tommy Knockers, enigmatic cave-dwelling creatures primarily known for causing mischief, and Talipu, a small creature with a long tail and wide yellow eyes. Okay, let's say this. Tommy Knockers originated in a Cornish mythology spread to the United States when Cornish immigrants began working in Appalachian mines. They are named for knocking that can be heard from singling with the walls before caving in. According to some, the knocking serves a benevolent warning. Okay, others believe that the creatures take stolen hammers to the supports of mines and collapse them on whoever is unfortunate enough to still be inside. They are traditionally thought to be impish. Holy shit, leprechaun-like beings, but some claim they are the spirits of dead miners forever cursed to be haunt their final resting place. Okay, let's see this Talipu. Holy shit, what the fuck is that? There was a hunt who lived in the tiny cabin in the middle of the woods, all alone with his hunting dog. One night, after a particularly bad week of hunting, both their stomachs empty, the hunter spied something out of the corner of his eye. What the fuck is that? Oh my god. Some small creature had gotten into the cabin through a hole, and before he could even figure out what it was, he would draw his gun and fire at the thing, his anger guiding his actions. But it was quick and ran back through its hidey hole and out of sight, leaving only its long black tail shot off by the hunter's rifle. Guess this will have to do, he said to his dog, and threw the tail into a pot to cook a soup. He and his dog ate well that night, the tail filling them both up. The hunter crawled into bed satisfied and his dog curled up at his feet. He woke up with the sound of long nails scrabbling across wood. His dog was nowhere in sight, only a rumpled spot on the covers where it would been, and in gloom he saw two big yellow eyes staring right at him. I want my taily poo, a high hoarse voice croaked from the darkness. Go away, he screamed at the thing. But it stepped close to him, still shrouded in the darkness, the sound of long claws dragging across hardwood accompanying its movements. I want my taily poo, the creature growled again. I'll get my dog after you, the hunter squeaked, his voice catching his throat with fear, but there was no dog to be seen. I want my taily poo. Before the hunter could do so much as scream, the creature leaped from the dark, a long claws stretched out toward the hunter. No one is sure what the creature did to him that night, but next morning all that remained of the hunter, his dog and his car was chimney standing alone in the woods. So the house disappeared, only the chimney stayed. Huh? And now we have ambuscade. After link to the Sherlock legends, some cited the ambuscade as originating with the story of a woman who sought revenge against the monstrous cat demon for driving her husband mad. She hunted it down by wearing a bobcat mask, tricked it into using its own vile magic on itself, freeing the people of their region from its evil. Others say the creature comes from the story of a woman who wore the pelt of a wild cat to witness forbidden hunting rites. The hunters of her village gathered to perform the rites, and she watched in secret from underneath the cat's pelt, but was soon discovered. For her indiscretion, she was fused with pelts, and transformed into a creature that was neither human nor a cat, forced to wander the wilderness alone, feared by all. Her calls are those of great silence and serve as a warning to anyone who dares go against tradition. You are done here. You close the book and put it back. I think I'm done, let's check in. Okay, we've done our research on the books that we have. Alright, if you're going to with that what Kenny's mom told us last night, I think we can rule out any natural disaster as what brought the edition here. But not nuclear incidents. Look at our state as a history with those. Yeah, that's true. What about y'all? Find anything? Oh, here comes the cat. That was story that we read last, a cat. Before you can respond, look at Gretchen. Before you can respond, a handsome black cat leaps onto the table. Stella quickly slams her book shut. Oh, hey, Pixel. Oh, they know the cat. You might want to close your book. He loves to rip up any paper he can find. Pixel, my dear friend, it's been too long. How have you been? Hungry. This Stella bring the good stuff. Don't worry, little guy. I didn't forget your treats. Yes, snack down. Crunch, crunch. Sorry if Pixel bothering y'all. Hopefully he hasn't gobbled any of our books. He can't stand the thought that people might pay attention to anything that isn't him. Hey Pixel, what do you think about the monsters we saw in the woods? Let's say this. Hey Pixel, what do you think about monsters we saw in the woods? I'm an indoor cat, I don't know nothing about no woods. I just hung out in the library, especially now that our house got haunted. Wait, your house is haunted? Wait, your house is haunted? What? Hey, how do you know? What? I do not just got that vibe. Let's try this. Pixel told me. Let me only save in true now like this because the other was so in the beginning. Let's say this. Pixel told me. Well, is he the psycho or he can't out to arms? It's a long story. No comment. We have been living in the library for a little bit. It's been great. Way more snacks, way more screeches. Except sometimes there's too much screech. That was that tail lip. That tail of tail lip that lost the tail and then it was that. Hold up, what kind of hunting are we talking about here? Unexplained noise, objects appearing in strange and unfamiliar places? Oh, Oscar, don't get her hopes like that. Nothing like that, sorry. The floor in my bedroom just keeps sipping blood and I've been seen strange figure in the hallway a couple of times. Wait, you have seen full body apparition? Can I see it? Still, it's probably just a dirty pipe or something. But what if it's a ghost? It's not about let's go bust. It's worth looking into it. I if you can read as power normal. Now let's say it's worth looking into it. You're all more than welcome to check it out. Maybe tomorrow, right? Yes, we'll be there. Yeah, that sounds like fun way to spend an evening. Can't wait to get spooked by some creaky pipes. Why do you let paper shred freely wander the library? Let's say this. Why do you let paper shred freely wander the library? Why don't you mind your own business? Oh, doesn't say nothing, the cat. Have you seen this little guy's face? How could you say no to that? Leave Pixel be. The cat curls up on the table fast asleep. Alright, I will better get back to shelving. Let me know if you all need anything. Okay, and look with Rosalina. Stella, what was that you were saying about nuclear incidents? You think there is a cult there? Vince Scarlet? Not these. Like in here that happened that on the mine. So about the coal mines here. Kanika Vizil shudders. I get cold sweats just think about being in a place like that. I feel for the guys who work up there. I could never. Speak up for yourself. I love good crevasse. Okay. What happened after mine collapse? A union busting mine collapse from poor work conditions. Color me shocked. Okay, let's say this. What happened after mine collapse? The book just kinda glossed over that. There was a union for a little bit, but it didn't last. There's not a whole lot right about the past century here. Yeah, the Scarlet mine isn't exactly the most ethical run business. No office or anything. I'm sure Tabby runs the mines better than Charles Shaw did. Still hasn't let the union in though. There's a reason she and I don't talk. You guys seem to have a bone to pick with Charles Shaw. Maybe these things are here to foretell another collapse? Let me see. What if these are coming from the mines? What if there's some toxin in the mines poisoning the town? Wayne seems sick. I'm not sure they will tie in, but the mines seem important. The whole town is built around. Yeah, the mines seem too obvious. I got to be something else. Maybe, let's say this. Maybe these things, maybe these are here to foretell another collapse. Yes, that's morbid. I'm sorry. It was all Charles' fault. Charles' fault. The labor market is way more strict now. There is no way you could get away with the kind of safety cutbacks he pulled. Writing it down on the list of potential disasters. Y'all don't actually think the mine is about collapse, right? No, I don't think so. Phew, had me worried there for a second. I hate to give Tabitha any credit, but the mine is safer now than it was back then. Still, it was a horrible thought. You never know. More. This, Stella, what was that you were saying about nuclear incidents? Yeah, I want to know that. You were talking about the Goldsboro thing, right? Yeah. Apparently in the 60s, a B-52 carrying a live warhead broke up in mid-air and dropped a couple of bombs. Fascinating bit of history there. The first of those, the two bombs landed up right after its parachute got caught in a tree. Thankfully, it didn't go off. At the time, the government claimed that the bomb was unarmed, but it later came out that the only thing preventing detonation was a single electrical switch which failed to trigger on the detonation. Okay. And 60 years later, the second bomb still hasn't been recovered. Okay. Right, its conventional explosive disintegrated in mid-air, but most of nuclear material was made unrecoverable by flooding. If I remember correctly, they just buried it and sealed it up. I'm sorry, did you say they buried it? Do you all need something dug up? Because if so, I'm your gal. I don't think designing a nuclear bomb is part of skill set, so the nuke made the ditchlings. If the bomb somewhere else, why would there be so many ditchlings here? Oh god, we are screwed. Let's say these maybe. If the bomb is somewhere else, why would there be so many ditchlings here? Yeah, Goldsboro is almost 400 miles from here. Not that we should be looking too hard at the disaster angle. Whatever those creatures are, they are biological. Look, you never know with radiation. We actually know it quite a bit. It just melts you. It doesn't make monsters. And a 60-year-old bomb isn't going to explode on its own hundreds of miles away and kill us here. You never know, there is always be a whole underground society of bomb worshipping mutants just waiting to blow it up. I've missed this. Okay. Let's see. More now. The Sealess Scarlet, that's. So, Sealess Scarlet. What a curious biography. Rich guy in South. I should have known it would be pretty. I guess it was production of different time. Who knows what future generations? No. Well, talk about self-made man. Seems like a great dude. What was your biography? No, not that. Let's say this. I guess he was product of a different time. Who knows what future generation will think when they look back on us. Sure, but the dude was still a monster. Sorry, you are related to him. You think lichens are here for retribution? I get, but one of some burial ground situation, right? Like poltergeist. This town is stuck in the past and built atrocities. It's already practical collapse on itself, no offense. It seems like a terror person, but I don't see what has to do or omens or creatures. Sad. But let's say this. Do you think these are here for retribution? That seems serious. Amusing Kanik's mom is right. They are here as a omen, not because they are going to do something themselves. And I think we know how I feel on the matter. We should check out. You think when facts to anything? That creep who keeps coming around my mom's tier room. He snuck up on us last night and called out theloladass by name. Yeah, there's definitely something wrong with him. Maybe he's sick. Maybe that has something to do with what we saw in the woods. I don't know. I will buy it. Okay. Should check out mines, but the problem is the Tabitha there. I think we should go head back to the woods. We know those creatures are there. Anything else right now is just speculation. A man died up there last night. How much rather we at least try to get more information on what we are dealing with before we blindly throw ourselves into danger. The dangers are either exactly what the Nick's mouth told us they were, in which case they are not what we should be going after, or they are potentially dangerous cryptid we know next to nothing about. We might as well try and learn a bit more before we go back to the woods. There's an awful lot of mine-related stuff in my notes. Maybe that should be our next stop. Okay. We can poke around, find out if anyone's seen anything weird. Just to clarify, you are suggesting we go to questions on miners, right? We are not poking around unprepared in the actual mines, right? Right? Yeah, totally, 100%. I will never. We don't even have to have a good reason to go down there. Good, let's keep it that way. You know how I feel about mines. I promise, Nix. We are just going to question some of the miners. And if that question gives us a good reason to poke around, say a cool abandoned coal mine, then we'll cross that bridge when we come to it. You can cross that bridge when we come to it. I'm not going underground. I'm just messing with you. We'll stick to the surface. Okay, good. And hopefully you can find out what happened to Wayne while we are at it. I get it, doesn't really matter what I say here. We are going along with your plan. For the record, this wasn't my idea. We have to go disarms. Maybe Tabitha can help us. Finally, the opportunity I've been looking for to get to know. Okay, this. Find the opportunity I've been looking for to get to know Tabitha. I don't think she's going to be super jazzed to see any of us snooping around the mines. Let alone bothering her while she's trying to run the place. She does get a little grumpy when she's at work. She gets grumpier at work. I'm pretty sure Snark is that girl's baseline level of English. Chatting over there might be a better way to get to know her. If you're okay eating boxed mac and cheese, we can sneak around the mines, no problem. I'll make sure to keep my eyes peeled for her. She won't even know we were there. Look at us, going out a cuppa together. I miss this. I miss it too. I mean, sure it's not under the best circumstances, but I've been so wrapped up on running the store. I didn't realize how much I missed being able to hang out with you. Though there is something missing. Reese! I really miss that dude. I can't believe how long it's been since we have seen each other. Have you seen me lately? No, I tried to plan stuff, but he's too sick. I didn't realize it was getting too bad. so bad, that poor guy. You know, we could just pop over and surprise him. He seemed excited to meet Loladas. Maybe we'll finally get him to leave his little cave. Hell yeah, let's do it. Alright, let's roll out. See you, Oscar, we'll let you know if we run into Rosalina. Thanks guys, I'll keep you all posted. So we're gonna meet Reese, it seems. Reese almost stands at the edge of the forest, while an isolated buffer cushioning the rest of the town from an unwinding wilderness. Reese, it's Tal, I brought some buddies too. Shh, not so loud, he's still sleeping. Can I help you with something? The woman in the door stares directly into our eyes. You can partly feel her simmering irritation washing over you. Hi, Dr. Kelly. We were wondering if it would be okay if Reese could come on hang out. Nothing stressing us, we promise. I'm not going to wake him up. If he's sleeping, he probably needs it. Whatever you two have planned is probably beyond what he can manage right now anyways. Oh no, poor Reese. It's just been so long since either of us have got the chance to hang out with him. But I'm sure he and Lolaj will get along super well too. We're just going for a light walk, and I've heard such great things about your son. I am Lolaj, Vivian's kid. Stella, if he's sick, no. Let's lie. Stella's right, we are just going for a light walk. And I heard such great things about your son. I'm only in town for a few more days. It would be a shame if I didn't get a chance to meet him. Dr. Girl looks up you and down and sighs. Alright, you win. He's usually feeling his best around mid-afternoon. Why don't you come over tomorrow? We can have some supper and y'all can hang out for a bit. I don't promise that you'll be perky, but I'm sure you'll be right in his spirits to see you two again. I'm sure you'll be happy to meet you too, Loladish. That will be great. I can bring a side dish, maybe the wild eggs. Does he still eat those? No, eggs are a little much for him. They don't settle well. You can leave the cooking to me. I know what he can handle. Okay, I'll bring soda then. That's not... Okay, yes, fine. You can bring soda. Nothing with caffeine. Ginger ale preferably. Oh, and leave the dog at home. She might cheer him up. You know they have those therapy dogs in hospital. No dogs. Why I never. The absolute gal. Thanks so much, Dr. Kelly. We'll stop bothering you now. See you later. Dr. Kelly nods in acknowledgement and quickly shuts the door. The sound of several locks clicking into place can be heard from within. God, that woman makes me so nervous. I remember she used to be so nice and carefree when we were kids. She always had the best stickers when we had to go out our shots. Maybe she's just stressed about Reese. Or maybe she's just nice to kids. Either way, I guess it's just the three of us. You gonna drive? Yeah, sorry, I don't like the thought of going up there without the van. Cool, I'll take my shortcut there. Shouldn't take long for me to get there. You'll tag along, Lush. Don't worry, I won't be offended if I ride with Kanika. Either way works for me. Why not just drive up with Kanika? Why just drive with Kanika? I heard the mine's a bit a ways off. Don't worry about it, Lush. There's a lot of junk in the back of my van. It gets a little tight with more than 2 people. Okay, so I'm gonna walk with Stella. I'll walk with Stella, we met up there. Cause she's gonna walk, it's better go with her. The woods are calm and serene compared to last night, though you can't help but get the feeling that danger lurks just beyond the trees. Hey, thanks for coming along with us. With Gretchen and me, I mean. I hope I haven't seemed too cold about everything that happened last night. The truth is that I'm barely keeping myself together, I just don't know how to let it out. Duke died out there last night. I can't stop thinking that it might have been my fault. If only I would dive for that flashlight. If I only didn't drag you along into the woods. Stella, whatever happened last night, you did nothing wrong. I just wish you could understand that. She's such a good girl. Stella paused, searching for what to say. It's like there's this guilt boiling under my skin, but the only way I can process what happened is by turning off the part of me that feels things. When I'm around other people, it's like I think of Duke dying as just thing that happened, like it's just part of another video. Because if I actually admit to other people that I feel something, then I will have to admit to myself that what happened is my fault. Okay. Of course, it's not your fault. I don't know how to break this to you, but if you didn't hesitate last night, we all might got to know. You were so quiet this morning. What happened? What happened? What happened? But we can move forward together. Thought up. I can't have you fall apart on this weekend. No, let's say this. What happened. We can question our decision and blame ourselves for what happened until the cows come home, or we can move forward together. Thanks a lot. You're right. I should be better at taking my own advice. I'm glad you could talk about this talk. I can't imagine what it would be like to go through something like this last night alone. The conversation comes to a dramatic halt with you, Stella and Gretchen all wheeling around to face the source of the sounds. A bird! Let me out! I can't get it! Back off, dog! This is my stick! Oh, come on, girl, it's just a bird. The same power goes for the two of us, huh? I guess we are a little on the edge. Let's hurry to the mine, it shouldn't be much farther. Like Gretchen and the bird fighting for a stick. Kanika casually leans against her van as you and Stella emerge from the woods. Hey! You all good walk? Yeah, it was great. I mean, not that you are missing out or anything. You didn't run into anything of those creatures, did you? Nope. That makes sense. They are probably nocturnal. I don't know if I should feel relieved or disappointed. But we are all here. What's the plan? I guess we just go talk to people. I guess so. I should probably be on lookout the duty. I'm a bit of persona non grata in the mines. Tabitha? Yeah. I might try sneaking to talk to her a time or too many. And Gretchen makes it extra hard to be sneaky. What I can say, I thrive in the limelight. We are probably less like to get caught if only one of us is snooping around down there. If Stella's look out dirty and only one of us is going in, what's the third person doing? I take it I'm the one of us we are talking about. I call dibs, I love to go to a good sneak. I got this. You all do great. So the plan. You know those cheesy old rom-coms where somebody wears a earpiece on their first date? Well, do you have some kind of surveillance setup in the back of your van that I didn't know about? What? No. I have a pair of earbuds with a really good mic. You can't just do a group call. Kanika hands you a pair of earbuds. You can feed your questions if you get stuck, and Stella can give you a heads up if she's headed your way. Dang, I miss doing these sort of things with you. You are so thorough. Oh, thanks. I miss this too. I guess we should part away and start the call, yeah? Stella and Kanika break off, leaving you alone at the entrance to the mines. Your phone buzz. Hey, can you hear us? Try say something. You want people notice that I have earbuds? Something. Stark Rickers shook at other end of the line. Alright, cool. Nothing to do now but enter the dark side. So let's save, because in here we can do something wrong, and I don't want to do something wrong. Okay, let's enter. You pass through the unlocked fence and enter the property of Scarlet Hollow Mine. So here we go. You pass through the unlock, okay. Approach the nearest group, go straight to the main office to find your cousin. No. I mean. Alright, Morpheus, good to know. Approach the nearest group miners. You approach the nearest group miners, a blonde woman, a broad-shouldered man, and a long-haired older man. Their uniforms they are Harrison, Davis, and Zax. You got a reason to bothering us? Seeing anything weird lately? Do you know anything about the game? Let's say this. Do you know anything about a guy named Wayne? Yeah, we knew him. He was such a cut up, missed that dude. What happened to him? Yeah. The mind shift for a moment, uncomfortable glancing at one another. Isn't that the guy you all say was he's gone. That's all that matters. Press them. What happened to him? What are you, some sort of cop? Keep it down low, but I'm working for a competitor, unionized competitor. We are thinking of buying Mrs. Scarlet out of mines. Yeah, I'm a cop and I'm looking for what happened. You can say this. Let's say this. Yeah, I'm a cop. I'm looking what happened to Wayne. Look, the guy didn't just up and leave. He disappeared. Harry's girlfriend might have killed him. Harrison, if you want to keep your job, you'll best keep quiet. I know bait when I see it. Let's get out of here. Our shift's about to start anyways. Sorry. Just disappeared. You must pack up their things and leave. Interesting. Don't worry about them starting off like that. We got some good info. I wonder who Wayne was seeing that had them all so worried. I want to know why they seemed to think he was dead. Another group of miners. Let's go for another group of miners. You stop in your tracks, a shiver running up your spine as the unfortunate familiar voice calls out to you. What the fuck? It's Wayne again, but he has not a tissue. I don't know what to say. You shouldn't be up here, it's dangerous. Why are you following me? Stay home, wait for the week to end. Don't keep putting yourself in the path of danger. This is all I ask. What? Before you can say another word, the fury is gone. Hey Lodge, are you still there? We are just getting static from you. Wayne got jump on me. Whoa, I thought I saw you talking to someone down there. Are you okay? He told me to stay at state for the rest of the week. I wonder why. Let's say that. What the hell is that supposed to mean? He must have been threatening you, right? The plot thickens. This just means you are on the right track. I'm not about to back down. I need to talk about no. Let's say this. Right track that we are. Whoa, so brave. Yes, theloladass, you got your back. Let's go for another group of miners. Okay. Hey there, can we help you with something? Let's see. Do you know someone named Wayne? Again, Wayne? You mean Sam Wayne? What do you ask about him for? Wait, have you seen him? I hear you was someone before he went missing. Let's say the first one. I hear you was seeing someone before he went missing. Oh, he was seeing someone, alright. If you ask me, that's the reason he's gone. Yax, do you think? No way. He wasn't exactly the first fellow to fall for her charms. Lots of heartbreak in that woman's history. Lots of jilted ex-lovers, if you catch my drift. Dang, who are they talking about? I told him not to get involved with her, I told him. Who was Wayne sick? Well, now, if you don't know, there is no way I'm poking that wasp nest. Forget we say anything. Yeah, I don't want to be next on shopping block. Press them. Come on, I don't tangle something like that. Look, I just want to cause any trouble. Enough people are losing their jobs as is. I've got some mouths to feed. Losing their jobs and in some Wayne's case, disappearing. We already say too much. Come on, boys. As Myers turn and leave, you can't help but get the feeling that Isaac has more to say. Let's do this. As Meyer pack their things, you scribble your phone number onto a scrap of paper. Hey, thanks for the help. It was great to meet you all. You reach towards Isaac and shake his hand, passing your note to his palms. Don't mention it. Nice. Should we check in? Just as heads up, the only group I still see out there is pretty close to the main office. It might still be worth talking to them, but I don't know if I can give you all that much of heads up if Tyler comes up. It's like it's near to the main office, and she can't say if Tabitha is coming out or not. That can be bad. So I think it's better to keep back up. Cool, we'll meet up you by the van. I think it's better, though it's too risky. You are intrigued by a sudden movement out of the corner of your eye. A girl carrying a bundle of snacks pops through a hole in the fence and disappears the crest of a hill. Hey, I think I just saw Rosalina. Whoa, wait, really? What she's doing here? Because she's doing because she probably fine. Kids will be kinda right. I'm going after her. Yeah, I'm going after her. Good idea. We'll try and catch up with you. Oh shit. It's on the mine. These are already on the mine. This can be bad. You rush over the hill and you get bearings, the sound of active mining fading into the distance. Hostel is nowhere to be found, but dusty footprints point toward nearby mine. She didn't. I guess the old Maxwell place doesn't cut it as secret hangout spot these days. But the Shaw mine? That place was shut down like 100 years ago. After a collapse that killed over 100 people, yup, we read about that. And here I thought Stella was going to be the one to drag me to a abandoned coal mine. Have teams always be like this? I feel like I really missed out. No. I guess we should go after her, right? Yeah. We have to go after her. Yep. Yeah, let's head in before someone gets hurt. Whoa, you sure you want to go tag along, Nix? Lola and I can handle this on our own. Yeah, I'm sure. As much as I hate confined space, I'm not about to let Jocelyn get hurt in there. Even if it means I have to go underground. Here we go, underground. Still connects appear to the mines. Before you fall, you briefly wonder if you should let the beta know about this. No, follow Kanika. We can't say. The inside of the mine is warmer than you will expect, the air thick and wet. The ceiling hangs much lower than you are tall, forcing you and your companions to hunch over, your legs bent in a painful squat as you begin to navigate its maze of corridors. Jesus, it's cramped down here. Does anyone else's chest feel tight? As I can say, I'm one for dark and stuffy place. This seems much more suited for a cat, if I will say myself. Yes. Yeah, abandoned mines are way claustrophobic than people expect them to be. And this one real bad, you know, because of the child miners, or shall I say the minor miners. Kanika visibly shudders. Okay, I'm not suspicious, but if there's one way to make sure you get out of its cracking jokes about dead child laborers while walking on their graves. What can I say? I do my best to tempt the spirits wherever I go. I actually snuck down here a few times to try and get some good footage, part of my ghost hunting phase. Jesus, Stella, the things you do for viewers, do you find anything? I wish, if any place in Scarlet was actually haunted, it would be this mine, hands down, but all I got was dust in my lungs and a couple of false alarms. The deeper you progress into the mine, the heavier the air becomes. Cold dust hangs in the thick clouds around you, even though this place was abandoned over a century ago. Stella paused as a sound rushed overhead. Oh my god, what was that? The mine going to collapse and we are going to die here, aren't we? Stella sighs lonely. That's just how wind sounds down here. You sound so disappointed. It just brings back memories of my last foray into these depths. Every time I thought I would finally found a spooky ghost, there wound up being a very unghostly explanation. Like local wildlife, for instance. Oh, bats in here. Stella turned her flashlight up towards an alcove overhead. Say, what's the big idea? The bats talking. Yeah, we was in here is bad. We were sleeping here. Shut that light off, you nosy bastard. I'm so sorry for my companions. Stella means well, I'm assure you. Hey, having two weird animals is so good. See what they are thinking. Those guys got me real good last time. I was here alone. I'm sure you are quite worried about my after behavior last night, Oladas, but let that interaction be assured that my temper is mostly wholly under control. I won't dare venture away for the safety of my Stella harms in a wild place like this. Oh my god, there are bats down here. I'm going to get rabies, aren't I? I'm going to get rabies and die in a mine collapse. You're holding up, okay? Next. Yeah, sorry, I'm just a little on edge. Kanika is stopped in mid-sentence by a thunderous knock echoing from deeper in the mine. Okay, what was that? That was death. That was death. Of that I'm certain. That was... I have no idea what was that. Did that sound like knocking to you guys? Oh shit. We found that, how it was called, that from that book. Tommy Knocker, right? Mine is collapsing, y'all being babes. It's this. That's got to be Tommy Knocker, right? Yeah, you know, maybe it is. To think there might have actually been something down here and I just missed it first time around. Okay, no, Tommy knocks are not real. They are not allowed to be real. Are you trying to give me panic attacks? I would love to spend some extra time poking around down here. Maybe it's got something to do with the mystery. The three of you are intruded by a second much less decent sound of a can being popped open. Okay, now that wasn't Tommy Knockers. It came from this way. Follow me. Okay, follow Stella. You and Kanika follow Stella further into the mine. Whoa, a lot of kids. They are passing time in on this mine. You breathe a sight of relief as the tight passage gives way to a small cavern. A group of teens turns and stares at you with annoyance. What the hell are you doing here? What are you doing here? You creeps, are you stalking us? Yeah, creeps. I just say that, Alexis. If I want an echo, I will yell into the Grand Canyon. If I want the echo, what are you, 5? What are you guys doing here? This is the most miserable place I've seen in my entire life. We are here to make sure you don't hurt yourselves. Your dad looking for you, Rosalina. Yeah, let's say this. Your dad looking for you, Rosalina. And who the hell are you exactly? That's Elias, Tabin's cousin. I can't believe your dad sent people to follow you, Rosalina. That's messed up. I think that qualifies as harassment. You're right, Becca. It is messed up. I don't need him telling me where I can be. You could at least check in so he knows you are not dead. He loves you and worries about you. He's really not asking for much. Don't you kids have school tomorrow anyways? It's fall break. And we are not kids. Yeah, we are teens. Well, you still look like a bunch of kids to me. Did you guys still sneak into a coal mine to drink canned margaritas? We are barely drinking. It's not a big deal. Jose, you are 13. And I know the rest of you aren't much older. Young pups these days, absolutely no respect for their elders. Well, you all are way older than I ever was at your age. How did you even get a hold of that much booze? Most of teens avoid eye contact. The quiet one in the back tries to melt into the cavern wall. Oh no, I know that isn't you, Miles. It had better not be you. Yeah, whatever it is, it's me. What are you doing here? Becca's right. Sounds to me like you are stalking and harassing and all that. You are supposed to be minding the store. It's not like anyone even comes in on Tuesdays. And Mom's there, so it's fine. Eyes dart uncomfortably around the cavern as Kanika tears into her brother. It's not fine. It's extremely not fine. It's in fact incredibly irresponsible. Why do I always have to be responsible? One, do you know what I'll give to be as carefree as you? I left school so you will have a chance to live your life, and this is what you are doing with it. What would Dad think if he could see this stealing booze from the family store to dig around in an abandoned mine? That's Dad, Kanika, but if you were here, you will be disappointed you end up being such a bossy jerk. Nothing ever happens in this town. Who cares if you are having canned margaritas somewhere nobody's supposed to bother us? Both of you should cool it, there is no reason we could know. Miles, don't try and twist this around your sister. I will help you sort this out, but can we do it not in a abandoned coal mine? Can you at least underage drinking? No, sure, just let kids have fun. If these kids make bad decisions, that's on them. So, what we could say? Let's say this. Miles, don't try and twist this around your sister. You are down here drinking with kids as young as 13. That's messed up. Whatever. Hey, don't talk about us like we aren't here. Yeah, we can hear you. Alexis, don't butt in. I'm trying to make a point. We are perfectly capable of taking care of ourselves. We don't need a bunch of sad 20-something telling us where we can be or what we can do. Sad 20-somethings? Hey, I'm not sad. Where would you get that idea? My style can't possibly be sad with me around. I also roots. These pups need to learn some manners. Well, a clickbaity YouTube channel where you run around in the woods chasing nothing is extremely sad. Anyway, my dad is actually a foreman at Cotur's mining facility, and he says that they only abandoned this area because there wasn't enough coal left. Not because it was dangerous or anything, so we can hang out here anytime we want. Becca's dad's right though. Check out how sturdy this place is. Holy shit, the teen with the bean jumps up and slaps the strut on the ceiling. Oh, what that knocking we were hearing earlier? One of these days I will find a real Tommy knocker. Oh my god, Zane, cut it out, jumping up to eat stuff extremely 8th grade. Oh, no offense, Rosalina. Not taken, the other 8th graders are totally immature. Not like you, Rosalina, you are chill and smart too. All of you, quiet, this is serious, this isn't just a question of having fun. Miles, you could get in big trouble if anyone found out what you have done. I hope this is first time, but it's definitely last. Let's get out of here before there's a cave-in or someone gets tetanus. Oh, Kanika, you don't have to end their little party. We know Hotel is safe, we can just stick around and keep an eye on them. And we can look for ghosts while we are at it. One of us could pop out of here real quick and text Oscar to let him know that Rosalina just out with her friends. You are just say that to seem cool, so we stop begging for your YouTube channel. That's not true, but I also think it's okay for teens to make bad decisions sometimes. Anyways, Rosalina isn't going anywhere, she's better off here than at home. Yeah, tell them about where you have to sleep, Rosalina. We have been living in the library for the past couple of weeks. That says we can't stay at our house. They got a hot plate and a couple cots in one of the back rooms. It's actually a pretty sick setup. No, it isn't, Zane. Rosalie deserves better. Oh no, this is about your house being haunted, is it? Let's say this. Oh no, it is about your house being haunted, isn't it? No. Oh my god, didn't I tell you that? Actual Pixel told me. My cat? It's a long story. Such a bullshit excuse. I bet he couldn't afford it anymore and is lying to you to save face. What a coward. Becca, I don't think you can say that about other people's families. Isn't that like bullying or something? Shut up, Zane. Oscar actually invited us to check it out when we saw him early today. It could make for a fun, non-abandoned coal mine related activities, just throwing that out there. There's no ghost, Stella. It would be cool if there was, but Becca's right. I just wish you would be honest with me and tell me what's really going on. It's like he just doesn't think I can handle it, like I'm still a little kid. There's nothing wrong with being a kid. She's 13, teens aren't kids, that's just like a fact, and she's really mature and smart for her age. She's but an adult. Alexis, aren't you 14? That's still a kid too. None of you even have bank accounts. You are all kids. Rosalina not that mature anyways, she still sleeps with stuffed animals. That doesn't mean she's not mature, I still have a pork shop, you know. I rest my case. I'm sure Oscar is doing this to protect you, right? Oscar should treat you more like an adult. How do you know there isn't a ghost at this rate? I gotta say, Oscar is doing this to protect you. From what? Even if ghosts were real, what will they even do? Yell boo in your face? Yeah, that's really scary. It totally justifies living in a dusty old library. Yo, we should break in and ghost bust it or something. Oh my god, Zane, you can't ghost bust if there is no ghost. Our house lives there. She can't break into her own house, dummy. There is no ghost that you know of. I bet we could figure it out how to bust it if it's actually real. And if it isn't real, well, problem solved. You know, Rosalina, you could always stay over at my house until Stella ghost bust your place. We have a finished basement with a pull-out couch. Why are you talking about place like it's a thing? It's not a thing. There is no ghost. Okay, we get off track here. Whether there is a ghost in Oscar's house is a question for another time when we are not immediately in danger. And to ruin everyone's fun, the answer is probably no, there is no ghost. Now, I'm gonna drag my shithead brother back home and suggest you kids leave this empty mine before someone gets black lung or gets crushed by rocks or meets any one of many terrible fates people tend to meet in abandoned mines. Uh-oh. Cake is injured by a pair of thunderous knocks. That wasn't me, I swear. Then what is it? Come on, Stella, didn't you have a whole list of perfectly natural explanations for scary my noise? It's Tommy knockers, for sure. I know it isn't why we came down here, but we got to check it out. Stella! I know, but with stuff been happening around here past few days, what if these are a chance to get an actual solid lead? The stakes couldn't be higher? Do you have no sense of self-preservation? If you guys are going after something spooky, count me in. Are you kidding me? Tag along with some olds to get jump scared by shadows and freak each other out? That's so lame. It doesn't matter if it sounds lame or not, we are not doing it. Nobody's going deeper in the mine. Nobody's staying in the mine. We are leaving. Please, before my heart gives out. It will be fun, Nix. It will not. Wait a second. Where would three of you run off to? Are you kidding me? Whoa, Kanika. Maybe if you weren't still scared of dark or whatever, you have noticed them sneaking off. I noticed them sneak off and like I've been zoning out the whole time we have been here. Oh hey, they must squeeze it through that shell-sized tunnel. Oh no. Dang, I always wonder where that goes. I've never been able to get these hips through there. It's probably for the best here. Becca's head pops up from the tunnel's entrance. We are not about to let you come in here and ruin our good time. The mine is safe. I've been here a million times. Yeah, if Becca says we are safe, then we are totally safe. Stop treating us like kids. Whatever, come on, you two. I know a cool spot this way. Okay, I think we can catch up with them if we just follow their voice. Do you want to take these two out of here while Lolas and I track them now, Nix? Look, I know I've made a bit of fuss about not liking this place, but I'm not about to leave you two alone down here. What if something bad happens and I'm not here for it? Or what if you run into something totally normal down here that you think is a ghost and I miss out on my chance to figure out what this actually is? If I don't escort you two knuckleheads out of here myself, can I trust you to actually leave and go home? Yeah, sure. I could never fit in that tunnel anyways. They have crossed a barrier that I cannot, so my time here is up. But all it costs teleports me a ghost town tomorrow. Whatever, I still have to do my dailies anyways, and the service down here sucks. Good, now go. Miles and Zane quickly head back towards the entrance. Alright, let's get this over with. Let's save, because we're gonna have to pass through there. What's the point of going after them? They don't want to listen to us. We could just leave them. Do I have to come? Or no, let's say alright, let's do it. We can get coffee at Winnie's once we are out of here. My treat. You and Kanika exchange a glance at Stella, venture forward. Venture deeper in the mine. Here we go. What can happen? As the three of you move deeper into the mine, you hear echoes of conversation bounce across the walls. Becca, why are you doing this again? We could get in so much trouble for this. We are doing this because I'm not about to take life advice from a YouTuber and a dropout. Whoa, that's his own call for. I didn't drop out, I'm going back to vet school as soon as my family doesn't need me here. I don't know, I think Stella kind of cool, her views are really neat. Oh come on, she doesn't even have a sponsor. What kind of YouTuber doesn't have a sponsor? I mean, not yet, but I'm in talks with Meat Rice, and I make plenty from ads and donations. Okay. Yeah, are you okay, Kanika? Thanks, Stella. Meat Rice, that's a big deal. That's it. That's what they are on like every big podcast. Thank you. It feels like a real big step for the channel. I'm so proud of you, Stella. Are you okay, Kanika? Yeah, it's fine. I just can't believe we have to deal with that Becca girl slandering us while we are sticking our necks out for her. God, I hate her. Now I will say she's just a kid, but wow, if she doesn't have an uncanny ability to go right for the juggler. Now, man, I wish they were going to gossip about me. Let's press on. Let's continue. Another knock closely interrupts your thoughts, followed by another. Oh my god, the teens were right, I did get just scared. Is just me or is that knocking coming from the same direction as those kids? Yeah, it's not just you. Okay, that knock is starting to freak me out. Come on, Rosalina, it's just mind sounds. Did you guys see that? No, it was just a shadow. There is no reason to freak out. I saw it. Shut up, there is nothing down here. Stop trying to scare me. I wish the tunnel they went through is going to meet back up with us. What did they see? What if they are ones doing the knock? So many things. Let's say the first one. Are we sure the tunnel they went through is going to meet up back up with us? I mean, we are still able to hear their voice. At the very least, we are still heading in the same direction. Tommy knockers? Tommy knockers! Guys, Tommy knockers are not real. But there's a reason people think they make those sounds. And it's not coincidence that the old Tommy knockers myth is tied to the mine collapse. I knew Naomi coming on it was an idea. I can't believe they are making do this. They went to get ground when this all said and done. Let's keep moving. We are getting close, let's keep moving. As you progress deeper into the mine, the knocking grows more frequent. It's still distant, but it's much louder than before. Ooh. The turnarounds abruptly in front of you. A century-old ladder is the only way forward. In the darks beyond, you can still hear the youths, their panic arguing echoing down the pitch-black corridors. Lord, tell me we aren't going down into that deep dark hole. It does smell right, so Gretchen is already having a weird smell. Well, it's like the only way forward is that pit, and it sounds like they are somewhere down there. And never been this far in. It looks like a death trap. Are you sure we should go down there? You can wait up here, Nix. I don't think I can climb down and hold Gretchen. Alright, I'm not going to argue with that. That ladder looks older than all of us combined. Good luck. Alright, let's do this. So Stella goes down there, Kanika stays here. Stella hoists herself over the edge and begins to climb down. I got my pulse crossed for you too. Stay safe, Solas. So let's follow. Follow Stella too. The Gretchen and Kanika stays up. I'm pretty sure this is the way back. Come on. Pretty sure? I thought you would be down here before. Okay, maybe I didn't get this far here, but whatever, it doesn't matter. I definitely remember the way out. Hurry, I don't want to be down here anymore. I think it was actually this way. Oh, shut up. No one even wants you to come with us anyway, so they don't like Rosalina, those kids. Becca. Yeah, they are close, alright. It sounds like they are really lost. The voice around you, those of the steeds and your companions sound all distant. There is something in the darkness before you that much louder, though you don't hear it, but you can feel it in your chest like the deep growl of a predator. You find yourself stepping towards the black chamber before you compelled by some unnatural force. Hey, are you alright, Dolores? Stella reaches for your shoulder, but not before the light from your phone illuminates the chamber. What the fuck is that? Whoa! It's like we are remembering what happened. So seeing the miners dying. Well, Loz, are you alright? Oh, thank God you are alive. It looked like you had a seizure or something and then you just conquered out. Is it okay, Kanika? Thank God. Okay, don't move a muscle. I don't want you to strain yourself while you are still recovering from whatever that was. Kanika and I are going to get you help. We'll be back soon, I promise. Don't die on me, alright? You fade back out of consciousness as your companion clambers out of the pit intent on your rescue. Whoa! Holy shit! You raise up your elbow, head still swimming from the visions, your surroundings coming back into focus. Your head drops as knocking continues, now magnitudes more intense than ever. Through it, you once again hear the panic voice of bickering teenagers echoing down stone corridors. Becca, you're just getting us more lost. It's this way. If you are so sure, then why don't you just leave? I can't believe I let Alex talk me into invite you in the first place. Becca, I'm just trying to help. I said, go! Okay, I will, Alexis. You don't have to go with her. You know that, right? Pick a side, Alexis. I'm sure Becca knows where you're going. She won't just lie. Sorry, Rosalina. The increasingly desperate voice of the teens are drowned out by the thunderous knocking. You can practically feel the ground shake beneath you. You can almost see the walls vibrate with the intensity of the hellish sounds. As you settle more in your test, Rosalina appears in the passage to your left. She out of breath and it looks like she's been crying. I'm so sorry I snuck off like that. I just want Alex to think I was cool. The entire cavern shakes with the sound of rockfall. This place, at least part of it, is coming apart. Beck and Alex are still down there. We can't just leave them there. I know which way they were going. They will listen to you this time, I promise. Please, they don't want to die. Okay, so you have a decision in here. Alright, save them. Okay, go after Beck and Alexis. Okay, let's do this. Thank you. They are back this way. Hurry. Jose runs back the way she came. Follow her. Here we go. Try to save the friends. Let me only drink. You run after her. Let's go. The mines shake with each new thunderous blow as bits of rock and dust shake off the ceiling and scatter on the floor around you. I thought you knew the way out. I thought you would be down here a million times already. I was making it up, okay? You are coming. Just stay where you are. Keep going. You push forward, focus on following Rosaline as she darts ahead. We found it. Rosaline, you came back. I don't want to die down here. Come on, the way out isn't too far. Oh, look what's leave mine. Grab them and start running. Yeah, just grab them. You reach door, forcefully grab back and left, start pulling them behind you. You could push your way back the way you came, piece of fire rock littering the path around you. Okay, nicely done. As you reach the pit, you and Rosaline drag back and Alex to the lab. They start climbing. Climb out of the pits. You follow suit and start playing close behind. Why could you just listen to someone other than yourself, Becca? I'm sorry, okay? God! Continue towards the others. You push forward, your burning muscles giving away to poor adrenaline. Go, go, go! To your horror, you can see the cracks forming on the walls of the tunnel. Come on, you got to go faster! You're almost there, I can see the entrance! Oh shit, your surroundings quake from another collapse. This one magnitude more intense than the one you heard down in the pits. And then the knock fades and you feel safe, having arrived back at the entrance in one piece. What the fuck? What the fuck? Rosaline, are you okay? Clearly she's not okay, idiot. Shut up, Becca. It was your idea to go down there in the first place. This is your fault. God, this really hurts. Stella and Kanika pop their heads through the mine entrance. I think I hear the voice in there. Oh my god. Rosalie, can you hear me? We are going to get you out of here, okay? Stella already called an ambulance. But that means cops are going to come. They're going to know I was drinking. They're going to know we went in there to drink, right? Becca, that doesn't matter. If my dad finds out, he will kill me. He can't know. And runs, of course, pussy. That Becca. In panic, Becca runs for dance and pushes her way through. Just pussy. Don't worry about her, Rosalie. She's being an asshole. One of us should wait by the gate to make sure they can't find us up there. Here. I should check in with Tabby, see if she needs help. We are going to get your help. Everything's gonna be okay. Alright, I'll go down the gate. Rosalina, I'm so sorry. We'll be back soon. We're gonna get you out of here, and you are gonna be just fine, okay? Lars and Alex will keep you safe until then. Don't worry, pup. I know you are sick, but I'm here to keep you warm. Am I going to die? Rosalina, don't say things like that. No way, I've seen people bounce back from wars. Of course you're not gonna die. The ambulance will be here. You're gonna be okay, just keep breathing. Probably, sorry. We are going to die eventually. Street smart. No, I've seen people bounce back from wars. Thanks, Ladash. Jose breathes comes in quick, irregular bursts. If I don't make it tell my dad, I'm sorry. I'm the one who has something to be sorry about. This is all me and Becca's fault. We never should have gone down into that stupid mine. It's not your fault. I went down there because I wanted to. Jose paused, catching her breath. Thank you, Lars. I'm glad everyone else made it out okay. Couldn't have done it without your help. Alex is right. You are very mature for your age. Anyone else would have done the same. I just so I could do more. Let me see. Whatever happens tonight, you should remember it, Alex. Alex is right. You are very mature. Anyone else will have done the same. I'm gonna say this. You don't have to thank me. That's nice, but you are wrong. I don't think Becca would have done the same. I should have done more, Rosalina. If I would be smart and brave like you, I wouldn't have stuck with Becca after she got us lost. Maybe I wouldn't have been followed her into that tunnel, and then you wouldn't be. You are the nicest person I know, Rosalina. This just isn't fair. Rosalina, can you hear me? Yeah, still awake, just hurts like hell. Sorry, I shouldn't be pushing you to talk. I just hold your hand until they come back with help, okay? Don't go to sleep just yet, pup. Alexis grabs Rosalina's hand, tears streak down both of their cheeks as you sit in silence together, waiting for the long, anxious moments to pass before help arrives. Some of my men are on the way with rock lifts. We'll get you out there soon, lads. I will be having a word with you. Oh, Tabitha. It's gonna be okay, Rosalina. Everything's gonna be just fine. They are over here, Earl. Jesus H. Christ. You weren't kidding about the emergency. It will still be a bit far from the ambulance. The nearest depot is over the river, so it will at least another half hour. You are the man. You have half an hour to get her out of there. Move it. Rosa, sweetie, I'm here. Dad, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. You don't have to be sorry. It's okay. We are all here. You can get out. I'm gone, Rosalina. I know you can. Tabitha's men quickly get to work and manage to pull Rosalina out from the rubble just as the ambulance arrives. Sir, I'm afraid there is no space in the back. What do you mean? I can't ride with her? You're better off driving behind us. We are headed to Brevard, so it's quite a ways. Is she going to be okay? She's going to make it, right? Please God. Yes, sir, I promise you. We are going to do everything we can keep her stable. Her vitals are looking good. Jose, my poor baby. I will be there as fast as I can, okay? I promise you won't be alone. I love you, Dad. The parents loads Rosalina into the back of the ambulance and drives off. Oscar pushes you off to the side as police talk to Tabitha and her man. What are you gonna say to us? What happening there? It was Tommy Knockers? No. It was just Orbit. I said nobody could have known this happened. What happened there? I got them after school special. No. That Becker girl is terrible influence. Let's say this. It was just a horrible accident. Nobody could have known this would happen. I mean, sure, that those kids maybe shouldn't have been in an abandoned coal mine. No, this was no teenager's fault. It's a parent's job to make sure their kids don't ever put themselves in this situation. Rosalina was mad at me, and instead of fixing the thing that was driving her away, I just ignored it. This is my fault. Oscar, I'm the parent here. I'm sure she thinks I'm making the things up about our house being haunted, but I've seen the things that I can't explain, and it's only gotten worse over time. My offer still stands. Check it out for you once you are back from the hospital, that is. Thanks, Stella. That means a lot. I've got to go. Mr. Gutierrez, it's okay if I come too. I want to be there for her. Of course, Alex. It will be good for her to see a friendly face. The two of them head over to Oscar's car and drive off. Okay, let's save. Like that, we saved everyone. Nobody died. That's good. Do you think Rosalina is going to be okay? I can't believe you left me down there. Ditchlings, your vision. Okay, let's talk about our vision. There was some carving on the wall of that pit. It gave me some sort of vision. I saw what happened to this place. Are you sure it wasn't just auto-suggestion? We talk about that mine a lot today. I do, Nix. Dolores had like a seizure next to a creepy stone carving. It was like something out of a movie. Just because he passed out or had a seizure doesn't mean it wasn't auto-suggestion. Okay. The entities in the mine. I saw something down there like a shadow of dead miners. I'm pretty sure I saw some ghosts down there. Do you guys see them? We are up there centered around the mine chambers where I saw that carving. Okay, let's see the first. Like shadows of dead miners. They were right behind Stella Stella right before you two left. They followed Rosaline and I when we went after Becca and Alex. Did you not see them? Well, I didn't see anything other than two of you then and that carving. That's super weird. I don't want to doubt what you experienced, and I couldn't see anything down in that pit, but you might have just been primed to see things. You know, now that I think about it, that totally fits the profile for some of the Tommy Knocker stories. What if they are actually bona fide ghosts? Stella. Let's say this. Everything what that happened down there centered around that main chamber where I saw that carving. Stella showed me a photo. Weird stuff. Yeah, really weird. Return. What happens now? What happens now is we have a war, all of us. What the hell were you three doing there? I thought I told you to stay out of trouble. Yet here you are at the scene of what was almost a deadly accident. How did you manage this? Tabby, come on, it's not the Lola's fault. Stella is right. If this is anyone's fault, it's yours. You have an abandoned mine on your property that was barely even boarded up. It was only a matter of time until something like this happened. Are we fighting? If anything happens to Rosaline, it's on you, Tabitha Scarlet. How dare you? It's not like I put up a big neon saying cool place for teens to hang. It's clearly not safe. You three were up here with them. Why didn't you do something to get them out of here sooner? Cool it, Tabitha. We're probably the reason you have one kid in ambulance instead of 5 buried alive. Cool it, Kanika. If Victor is right. Cool it. Everyone, let's out our mission best off. Let's say, I gotta say this, cool it everyone. Let's not our emotions get best of us. Not let our emotions get best of us. Lola is right. We could tear each other up all night and it wouldn't do anything but leave us with bruised egos. Yeah, Lola is right. Come on, we are leaving. Now I'll admit, Miss Scarlet. Mind if we have a quick word with your cousin, Miss, in private? Okay, fine, just make it quick, and don't you dare try and pull anything on him. He did nothing wrong here. Ladies, I'm afraid that means you too. Don't you need to talk to us? We witnessed this too. I'm sure, but that can't wait. We know where to find y'all. What a coincidence, running into you two nights in a row. This is my colleague, Deputy Derrickson. Pleased to meet you, Lola. I apologize for my absence yesterday. It was my special bowling night, you see. A man has to have his me time. But I was briefly on the events of last night, even though we are still not sure if what you went on could be considered a crime. Duke has me missing since then. Thought we have found neither hide nor hair of him. Could he be just on an extended hunting trip? It wouldn't be the first time he is doing something like that. I was told the footage showed his supposed body, but you couldn't get that camera working, so no way to confirm until we track him down. Now, I understand both of these were terrible, unfortunate accidents that had nothing to do with you being in the area, but as officers of the law, we have understand that we get a little space when we say the same face multiple times in a row. And we have to ask, what exactly were these teenagers doing shuttered mine on by your family? Why were you down there with them? I'll get your question, but we also need to talk about the man that's been stalking. We are chaperone now, this time is hound, we are out of depths, you are out of your depths here. What you are asking me, it wasn't my collapse. We saw some teens sneak into abandon, so we went after them. Yeah, let's say this. We were just trying to do the right thing. Of course. Very noble of you. Pardon our quest, just trying to gather all the facts you see. Just being true. Our duty as officers of the law. Well, if there is nothing more you can tell us, I suppose we'll let you go on about your evening, but we may be in touch. Have a good one. Yeah, because like we're not gonna say that we saw Wayne like that, because they won't believe. Deputy Derrickson tips his hat to you. The two officers wander back towards the mine. Derrickson taking notes as they examine the scene. You make your way towards Stella and Kanika. I just can't believe 2 nights in a row. Is it my fault, Nix? Stella, no. These are all just an awful coincidence. It's not your fault. Oh, I guess the cops are done with you. What are they gonna take you in for being present at an accident? Sorry if they gave you a hard time. Small town cops, you know. Always blame everything on drifters, even for acts of God, I guess. Excellent, you did get arrested. Now come on, let's get back to the state. I would like to get some rest before I have to deal with the fallout of everything that happened tonight. I'll see you tomorrow, okay, Lolas? Or rather you did. If you're gonna run around almost getting killed every night, keep my cousin out of it. Your cousin is an adult, Tabitha. He can make his own decisions, not while he's under my roof. Come on, let's go. As if it was at their point, Tabitha grabs your arm, dragging you towards the car. See you guys tomorrow. I'll text you when we are back. I can walk to the car on my own. I'll text you. Let's say it like this. Towers doesn't say a word as the car cuts along the darkened roads. You try to keep an eye on surrounding wilderness as she drives, wary of what may lurk behind the tree line. How are you holding up? I'm doing terrible, by the way, in case you want to know. Why do you treat Stella like that? Didn't you choose to be friends? You and Gabriel didn't seem to get along. Poor Jose and poor Oscar. Now I gotta say this. Stella. I don't want to talk about Stella, and it's none of your business anyway. Sorry about today, That doesn't answer. It's fine maybe, but I'm not certain. Do you hear me? I say I was sorry. She doesn't want her eyes fixated on the road ahead. I'm doing terrible. Noted. Poor Oscar. You should have kept tighter reins on that girl. I never got into any trouble like this when I was a teen, and I have Caroline to thank for it. Hated it at the time, but that strictness paid off. What I'm telling you this for? Whoa, we are bonding? That says nothing mouth suddenly Scylla as she fixes her eyes on the road ahead. I don't think parents blame her. You're right, there are a lot of others who have done a better job tonight. Remain silent. You got the fox on the road. How are you holding up? I don't think you want me to answer that question. Okay, high silence. Your eye wander back to the tree line as you and Tabitha slink back into silence. So you are arriving to the state. You once again cross the threshold into the state, musty stench of the decaying mansion greeting you with its undertones of mildew and wood rot. Well, this day was a lot more stressful than it needed to be, and I'm sure it's the precursor to a horrific, stressful week. I'm going to bed, I suggest you do the same. Cut me some slack, why did you invite me here? It seems like you hate me. Let's say this. I caused you nothing but grief since the moment I stepped foot in town. I don't hate you, I was just trying to get through the week, the same as you should be doing. I just don't want you to get hurt. I'm tired, I'm going to sleep. Tao turns and makes her way up the stairs, her posture defeated. Turning. You head up to your room, turning. You collapse into a bit this dusty guest bed, your head empty on toes. After your time in the Shaw mine, you barely even notice the dust. Your phone buzzed on the table. Yeah, these are those things, right? Kanika sends a picture of a pair of ditchlings by the side of the road. I saw them again too. Another picture, this time of them staring from a tree. What the fuck? These things are definitely not hairless monkeys or raccoons or whatever. I don't know what the hell they are. I guess there's more to them being here than the mine collapsing. No way, I'm sleeping tonight. You think about looking out the guest room window, but at this point you are too exhausted to leave your bed. The adrenaline from this evening is finally wearing off, replaced by a creeping exhaustion that threatens to overwhelm you. Your limbs feel heavy, your eyelids slipping down over your eyes, even as you stare down with dread at the ominous picture on your phone. If it weren't for the pit of dread bailing in your stomach, you almost feel comfortable as you settle in between the covers, your tired bones sinking into the decrepit mattress. When you close your eyes, you see Jose's face twisted with pain, staring up at you with tear-streaked cheeks, trapped by powers beyond her control, terrified of what are now uncertain future old. Your eyes shot back open, your heart pounding as the door of your room swings open. Just the cat, it's always just the cat. That is the frou-frou. Don't read into this, the woman kicking me out, just want warm place to sleep. It's nice to see another living being, even one as unfriendly as Tabitha's cat. The comfort of her presence sets your mind at ease and you finally slip into a deep sleep. Uh-oh, what the hell is happening? Ooh, so something there watching us? No, so Tabitha's room? Is that Tabitha? Yeah, it's Tabitha's room. A hole on the stairs in there? Nothing? Nothing? What is that room? Oh, the basement? Is that the basement? There is something there. Oh, we are hearing. Yeah. Like someone, like those monsters. True. This is the end of episode 2. The episode 3 is currently slated for late 2021, early 2022. We will be sure to update you once we have firmer release dates. If you like to continue with this world state in episode 3, please save your game now. And be safe, of course. Never be dumb. Okay, continue. So here it is, like the game is very good. Okay, there is some mistranslation in there, like they can fix, like I say always, they can fix that. Like in terms of words, like that, there is some, they are like, they need to fix that, but it's like you understand what they are saying. But you can see that since we arrive to Scarlet Hollow, things start to happen. We see Wayne like with how you say with it's not a tissue, right, but something white on his head, covering his head, because like he died, right, is what you can say. But what we saw, like people saying, is that someone, a girl, because they were always saying her, so a girl calling Wayne and did something to Wayne, maybe kill him or took out his head, like that. We know that Wayne is dead, but why is warning us, like saying stay on your Scarlet estate? Why is always saying that, to stay in there? Something wrong will happen to us if you don't stay. But it's like our mother died and our aunt died, and since we arrived things start to happen. But why it start to happen is because those two died and a curse was lifted, or the entire place is cursed, and because we are like a Scarlet, right, coming to the place lifted the curse, and now everything is happening around. Like the story is good and leaves us like a cliffhanger, because like okay, it's episodic, right? These early access have 2 episodes. Now we have, like they say at the end, the episode 3 will come later this year or early next year, because like they say, it's the episodes will be released 6 months always. So it's like we need to understand that it's like it's only 2 people that are developing the game, so it takes time, and at the same time it's like creating this branch of dialogue takes too much time to make it, so it's not easy to do it. So I understand why it takes a long time to release a new episode. But at least they say the full release, the last episode, that is the episode 7, will be released on October 2023. At least they say the release date for the full game, at least. But of course, during those 6 months per episode, they release patch, updates, like that. So it's not like, oh, they're only working on new episode. No, they are working on a place like in translation that some words are not correct. They can fix that with updates. But at the same time, they are doing the new episodes. So it's like, and overall, like the story is very good, explains a lot, and it's like now okay, you only have 2 episodes. You can play again the game to see different branch of dialogue. Like instead of going with Stella, I could go immediately to go home, and maybe the story will be different. Maybe I won't be on that mine and see what happened, right? So there is a lot. That's why they say like, okay, you only have 2 episodes, but you have replayability for the game. So like instead of waiting for the 3rd episode, you can play the game again to see different stories, right? Like I think the game will, when they release the episode 7, I think the game only gonna have 1 ending, I think. But the game has different dialogues, different scenes to see. So it's like it's only 2 episodes for now they have, but there is a lot of different dialogues that exist, different scenes that they have. So it's already a lot that in 2 episodes the game has. So it's a thumbs up for the game. Like the artwork, because I think everything is hand-drawn, so that's a good thing that they did. It's cool. When every episode ends, they show that like it's like a cutscene, but you can see that it's everything hand-drawn, and at the same time they give a cliffhanger immediately. So like if you don't know if you want to buy the game, you can play the 1st episode for free. Like that you can see if you like it or not. But for me, I will say that it's worth the game. I will say it's worth because they say that when the game is going to full release, they say how much time it's going to take to release each episode, and you have a lot of replayability. So if you are like a fan of visual novels and you want to play one, you have this to play, Scarlet Hollow. If you like horror mystery games, you have Scarlet to play because you have a lot of mystery. At same or because it's like not like blood like that only. It's like seeing those monsters, seeing everything that's happening, and at the same time the story is good because it makes you like you want to know more. And at the same time, like if I won't do this, what will happen if I do that different? So there's a lot of things that this game offers. So again, if you like this type of games, you can buy it already on Steam. It's available since June 11, and simple. You need only to buy the early access, and the other episodes will be free until October in 2023. That's gonna be the release of the last episode. That's 7 episodes. It's gonna be free since you have early access. Everything then it's free. So take the chance to buy it already. And like that you're gonna receive the episodes for free, and at the same time when you buy for early access the price is cheaper always, because it's like that it works. So hope you guys enjoy the playthrough of Scarlet Hollow early access. Tomorrow I'll be back with a different game. So see you guys tomorrow.